That's garbage. Okay, we're back. I don't know why that happened. Sorry. That happens when you have poor connection.
I love looking at my duplicates and seeing one legendary duplicate. That's how I know that Black Ops 3 did me dirty.
I love getting duplicates, and then like it's like worth one. Oh hey, we
Mm-hmm.
got somebody on air. Looks like he joined
Monochrome
our.
for the ICR. Gem for the HVK and Jungle Party for the Arius. Nice. There's so many camos. You know what specialist I haven't used in a minute? I haven't used a Sparrow in a minute. I don't even have the Sparrow hero gear yet. I only have a couple of them with hero gear.
The Sparrow?
Yeah, I don't have the Sparrow. All I have is I have the Prophet, the Battery, Seraph, Nomad, and the Spectre and the Firebreak. So I guess I have most of them. The
I feel
1,
like
2,
using my M8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 of them. Out of the 9. Oh, you
Dang, dude,
joined
I
me.
got pretty good
Hello.
stream quality. Guess if my internet can take it.
That vibrated my lights.
Oh. I should be down for some zombies after this, I think.
Maybe.
If you're in it to win it.
Hey.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm using a Vesper. I don't have a suppressor on it though, so this is gonna be different for me.
Okay.
I haven't used this gun in like a year, Jake.
Really?
Oh, somebody just got sniped. I watched that.
Yeah, I watched it too. Alright, I'm gonna use my intensity camo. Repping the clan. Always repping the clan.
Vesper OP. Oh my god, Vesper OP. Ah, so much recoil.
One of the fastest okay, never mind. I was gonna say something.
Dang, Daniel. I just mowed through that guy.
Why? You exist. Hostile what?
Care package. It's over here. I'm gonna
Grab
take it.
Grab it.
I took it. It's a dart.
It's a dirt. It's a dart. God, dude, I need like. I feel so loud when you don't have dead silence on or anything. I feel like I'm screaming to the world. I'm right here.
Shed some blood. Dead.
Oofs. To that man. Oh. He had just been Argist. Anyway. I need better aim with this thing.
Oh, saucing on him. Yeah, way too much sauce. Dude, this thing's kill time is ridiculous, Jake.
Yeah. I told you it was ridiculous. It is so ridiculous.
That's the funny thing too, like with most of the SMGs, I got them gold and I just stopped using them.
Oh, I guess I could have rippered. I have that now. I forgot.
Hostile care package overhead.
Damn, Daniel.
Dude, what? God. Now I don't want to use the M8 anymore. M8 sucks.
Hostile counter UAV.
Alright, I'm going up there one more time.
Sniper.
Wow, there's two guys sitting in barn, bro. One in the corner and the one sniping.
I rippered 2.
Somebody behind us. He's dead, never mind. I 3-shot him.
Out of the corner,
Stealth
homie.
specialist wasted.
Camping never works. I don't know why people do it. They sit there the entire game thinking it's gonna work.
Is he using a Pharaoh? My Atlanta?
How did it? What?
Oh, this guy's sniping. Uh-oh. Skirt, skirt.
What already did? Where'd you go?
Frozen kill.
Hostile RAP
God.
deploy ship overhead.
Raps? How
What?
did they get in front? What?
How the hell did they get that?
I don't know. Unless this guy was just negative, and then he was like, "Oh wait, no, I'm good now." You know what I mean?
I don't understand how they got that.
Me
I
either.
think they might have got it out of a care package.
Figures.
Get your ass upstairs right now, boy.
He's
Unless you're running hardwired, you better hide.
I have hardwired.
I am not running hardwired. I need to switch classes.
Hardwired is the only thing I run. And dead silent. Dude, this liquid.
What? How are they blowing up? I'm running blind eye and hardwire. There's literally no way that they should be able to see me.
What? Why did that blow up? I have hardwired on. Does hardwired not work? Cookies?
They broke hardwired. Swear to God.
They broke
Hostile
hardwired.
care package overhead.
These guys need to get a fucking life. They have wraps and they're camping in houses.
This guy's calling in so many care packages.
Emergency airdrop.
Ha! Surprise, motherfucker.
I saw him. But you know who's following him?
Be
Come on,
advised,
come on.
hostile HCXD spotted.
I jumped right on top of that HCXD the moment he put it out.
God, thank God
Literally
these things
landed on top
die.
of it.
Hostile hard
How did he survive that? God, he just gets riddled with bullets and he just eats it and 2-shots me.
Ah, he had a Marshall. Wasn't expecting that.
What did... Why can I never trust hipfire? It just doesn't work. God, dude, they got so much damage. Because they put a sentry gun on the back of the fucking map.
Wow, he called in that kinetic armor at the perfect time. Well, GG.
Headed to safe house location.
Ugh. I think I'm down for some zombies.
Maybe me too. I'm trying to figure out what time my girlfriend wants me to pick her up.
Maybe we just do like a chill game.
Recommendation: reconsider actions. Return to basic training.
Austin Bergstrom asked Bailey London to prom.
Yeah. Hey, somebody left a like on it. That
That's
wasn't
good.
me. Wasn't me. So, whoever liked it, you the boss. He's still watching. Don't know why he's watching. Don't even know how he got to this side of the internet, but whatever. I should make that my catchphrase. Shady Gaming. How did you get to this side of the internet? Alright, you're host. So.
Okay,
do
you
the
host
thing.
the zombies. Or wait, no, should I host? Because you're streaming, so it might fuck up your internet.
It's not. It's usually not that bad. If you can join me, let's do that.
I'm so sorry to everybody watching the stream right now.
It's okay. Why can I not leave your party? Oh, game froze. Oh no. Leave party. Join.
Ooh, round robin. Nice.
Scumballs. Useless.
Why am I running on the house while I'm running a perkaholic? I'm
Round
not
robin,
the smartest.
golf, pays cashback. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Should have been profit sharing. That's what I should run. Or
Those are
shopping
always
free, but I
good.
only have one of those.
Oh hey, look, somebody else joined the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're over here just having some BO3 good times. Just got off of the multiplayer grind. I think we're switching to the zombies grind. So, if you're interested in that, leave a map that you'd like us to play. We
No,
got
I do
2
not.
Phoenix ups. Why did I get 2 Phoenix ups? No, I didn't drop any money, if you're wondering. I didn't drop money. No, I didn't drop money. Can you join on me or no?
Oh, I haven't even tried.
Bullet boosts, I need those.
I really need to fix that M in my emblem, dude.
Yeah, you do.
I really need to fix that.
Okay, it's okay. It's a freebie. It's a freebie.
Intensity. It's simple. It's simple.
Simple. Alright.
If
Stream,
you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Please write in the comments how stupid. Like, give that N some insults.
I can't join you.
You can't?
Well, hey man, I want to see you make lowercase letters for an emblem. It's hard, okay?
Your lobby's
You know
not
how hard it was
usable
to...
either.
Look at my Y. Look at my Y in intensity. It looks like a freaking wrench.
I can't join you, and you can't join me.
Probably, yeah. Probably the E. My E looks the best in intensity, dude. Out of all the letters, the E looks the best.
I don't want to restart app again because it's gonna fucking end the stream. Can you restart app, or is that not gonna be a thing?
I'm gonna restart app. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
I'm so excited. Oh, it tried joining you, then you closed your app.
My girlfriend says she wants to come over.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, babe. That means I have to go pick her up.
God damn it.
Not right now, but
Not right now. Good. Good.
trying to figure out when she wants me to, because I don't want to get into a zombies match and I have to go.
Well, if that's the case, we'll switch back to multiplayer.
Did you know that one ostrich egg can feed 25 people?
The more you know. Oh,
Hello!
hello.
My game froze. Whilst joining. Never mind, I'm here.
Oh, you're gone.
Damn it, I got an error. Okay, it didn't close my app though. I'm here now.
You sure you're here?
Yeet.
What
Yeah, I'm
map?
here now. I don't know. Let me change my emblem. That looks kind of irritating.
Do you want to play with dragons? Do you want to play with plants?
I don't like playing with plants.
Do you like dragons?
Can you see my emblem?
What do you mean emblem?
Can you see my emblem right now?
It says intensity. It's sin.
Oh, no.
Full.
I changed it to hold this D.
Okay. I'm sure we'll see it. We'll see it later. Just want to play a quick game of Gorad.
Possibly. Possibly.
Alright, we play. No Easter egg. We just play.
Wait, don't start. Don't start. I gotta go potty again. Jake, I don't think zombies are gonna work.
God damn it.
Oh, I'll be back.
Why does zombies never work?
I'll be back, man. I loves you.
Alright. If you can't do it, then I'm playing Shadows of Evil. And we're beating the damn Easter egg solo tonight.
Go play Shadows of Evil solo.
No, you know what? I don't need to do that. Those are words. I'm kicking you out and we're playing Gorad Krovi by myself.
Okay, kick me out. I'm gonna go potty.
Okay. Let's jump in. Oh wait, that's not Shadows. Shadows of Evil. My favorite map. A lot of other people hate it. That's okay. Okay, let's jump into this. Oh, I forgot. Copyright. Oh, I gotta talk over it. Oh, I'm a sad human being. Ugh. Why did they put this scene first out of all of them? Somebody type that in the comments right now. Why did they put this? Why? Because I've had this before. Okay? You're just trying to play some zombies on Shadows of Evil, alright? And this has to come up first. That has to come up first. Why does it do that?
You are cursed. You must raise your hand.
They should have just put the cop one first or something. You know what I mean? So rusty. Yeah, I'm rusty. Let's do it this way. Oh, sorry, I switched controls around. Nope. God, am I bad at this now?
Weird shit. Oh, man.
It's been so long.
Pounding headache.
Keys are useful, especially when you use handcuffs.
You cannot imagine its power. Guarded.
I wonder if they're gonna change anything on Shadows of Evil. Or like anything in zombies in general. It would be kinda nice.
Until this world belongs to their overlords.
Let's just grab this. So I'm guessing everybody's heard about the Black Ops 4 release trailer coming out, all that garbage. No, it's not really garbage. I'm excited for it. I'd actually love to hear everybody's opinions on Black Ops 4. If they're excited for it, or if they think the futuristic setting is
What
going to
just
be like
happened?
way too much.
Someone slipped me a Mickey?
I don't know. I personally am excited. I really don't care what time setting it's in. It's Black Ops. Always been my favorite.
You bear the mark. You are cursed. You must raise your hand upon stone.
I gotta say, the futuristic
Fucking talking to me?
tone,
Get this thing open. We're
I think
painted
it's
like
gonna be a good.
livestock.
It's gonna be a good tone. I think it is. It's gonna be a great one. I really do. Another thing I'm looking at is if we wanted to talk in future references of my channel. I'm hoping to bring it to PC.
Shut up, stay dead.
Got some new OBS recording things. New live streaming techniques I'm gonna try. So, hopefully, I start seeing PC Fortnite streams. Call of Duty Zombies custom maps. There's a lot of talk yet. I know I really don't have all of it set up. It's sometime in the near future. And it's all on the road to Black Ops 4. That is gonna be, that's the pride and joy right now. That's, oh, we got like 260 some odd days. Something like that. So, once that rolls around,
That's all that stands between us and
stream's
them.
gonna be out the ass for a while.
The worm must be taken to the sacred place. Only then will you have the means.
If you guys would like to, like, you know, play with me or anything,
Sacred
just
place.
add my
Really? Then what?
YouTube,
Some
or
war monster
add,
comes for
my
its
YouTube,
babies?
add my
Must be collected.
PSN.
Only then
We can play together.
prevent the
Be kind of cool.
destruction of your world.
Never really played with subscribers before, so be an interesting deal, I guess. Come on, jump it. Jump it. There we go. We made it. Right? Yeah, we made it. Okay, let's go grab a part.
Everything looked a little different when I was like, years. Oh, it doesn't make sense.
Let's go
Stuff
open
like
this
this
up.
just lying around. Hey, this area is under police control.
We got a max ammo, so we should be able to take out the Margwa off the second.
Did you just get a max ammo, Jake?
Yeah, we did. Are you watching me?
No.
Huh?
The boxing gym.
What map are you playing?
It's Flint Shadows.
Oh.
Sacrifice.
The greatest map of all time.
Is this all you got? Bring it on!
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Jug ain't gonna go
I'm gonna
easy
down
on
because
you.
I did that. No, I'm not doing that. God, who do you think I am, guys? Come on. God, I don't down. Okay, Mr. Margwa man.
Newton's cookbook.
You freaks
Fear in the headlights. I can make one of those. I can make a killjoy. Oh, I'll definitely make a fear in the headlights.
Sponging them a little bit, aren't you? Don't worry, just get something good and weak. One shot.
Mumguars.
Yeah, Mumblers. Those are the
And
days,
this
man.
hero.
Yeah,
screaming.
I'm talking
Felt like it was the
forever.
only head you had.
You gonna run out of ammo, homie? I'm watching you now. You gonna run out of ammo.
Don't make
No,
me get
I'm
tough
not.
on you, big guy.
I ain't gonna run out of ammo.
Back off. I'm the one asking the questions.
He'll be dead. If the auto aim wouldn't lock onto the bug. Really, Blondell? You gonna do me like that?
Jacob, your aim makes you look like Helen Keller.
I'm gonna need some more slugs
That's
real
the
soon.
auto aim.
Oh, dude,
That's
my
something
headset's
that
gonna
makes me
die
stupid.
soon.
But I really ain't. The auto aim like shifts it to the bug. I don't like that. Okay, we need to buy a gun. We'll go on to the next round. Because I think we can do what we need to do. Shiva or RK5?
Probably a RK5.
I guess I'm no stranger to the sudden appearance of new evidence.
Nice. You still got enough to open the door. You go with this ritual.
Your world
Okay, let's see if I can
is
still
still
do
here.
it.
Shifted slightly, wrenched. Right. Many of the souls have succumbed to the chaos echoes of themselves.
Come on. Still haven't fixed that glitch.
I need some bullets over here.
My girlfriend wants me to pick her up at midnight
Ain't ever gonna
Why
turn
so
down the
late?
chance at a little kickback. You know what I
because she
mean?
has to sneak out.
Mm. I seemed a little late.
Wait a second, this is property of the police department.
This area
You know what I
is
just thought
under
about?
police control.
What?
When I was with Nikki, I had to, well, I didn't have to, but like I forced her to subscribe to your YouTube channel, and I turned on notifications. So she's probably low-key like watching this stream right now.
She might be. If she is, I guess I don't care.
Word of advice: get out of Dodge.
Now you gotta get your new one to do it.
I do.
Subscribe. You will watch every video.
These streets belong to me.
Wish there was a way you could just play music without getting copyright striked or whatever that's called nowadays.
Let me bust out the piano real quick.
Bust out the piano. It sounds too much like mine. It's copyrighted.
Jake, watching you do this, it's so fluid. It's like you have this whole thing memorized, dude.
I haven't played this map in like a couple months, but
Dude, you're doing this like so fluidly. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Oh, you're about to hit all this in one shot. No way. No way, dude. That was awesome.
What do I want with a bunch of hair?
That was sweet.
Shit, I'm nearly out.
You just hit all that one shot. It would take me like 3 rounds to do all that.
yeah. So that happens when you got nothing better to do during the summer days. Most people call me no
Bleed
life.
from me.
Only by invoking the beast can you find the items.
That was so crisp.
Yeah. You should have seen me on
It's like
Mob
me
of the
doing
Dead.
the lightning bow, bro.
You should have seen me on Mob of the
Just so
Dead.
crisp.
You should have seen me on Mob of the Dead. It was
I bet.
bad. It was
You should have seen me
bad.
in Buried. Buried, for me, dude, it was freaking ridiculous how
what-
fast I
who
can complete
wasn't
that.
crisp with that map? Who was not
What?
crisp with that map? That map was so easy.
Buried?
Yeah,
Eh,
Go back to the hell where you came from.
I'll take it.
my headset's gonna die soon.
That's no bueno. I have to plug in the Xbox One.
You gotta be shitting me. I thought I had more rounds than this.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that little Xbox One headset over here.
I think that's so bad. It's okay though.
You said it sounded bad?
Yeah. I need stamina up terribly, dude.
The burlesque.
I feel like I run so slow.
In this city. Your sacrifice
My sacrifice has been chosen.
Hey, I'm not ready to call it a day just yet.
I feel like I need to take a shower.
What? You
Hey, you
wanted
feel
me
like
to
that
kill
greasy
you
feeling?
slow?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I think it's from the alcohol.
Who did it? It might be.
Bro, I think I might actually leave you right now so I can go take a shower.
Alright. You gonna keep
You know, I'll
watching?
stay in the party. Yeah, go ahead. Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna stay in the party. Don't die.
Completely out.
I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna plug in my headset.
You do that, man.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
That's why it's called BO3 Good
Bro, I
Times,
feel like
man.
dirt.
I should probably go quicker live, just because we're gonna go down soon. Did I not collect
How
the
long's this
gear?
shit been sitting here?
Where's the... Oh, I guess I never did that ritual, did I? I just collected the things. Oops.
You just signed your own death warrant.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm probably gonna need some.
You try to drag me down with you?
I like once I play quicker map, I'm gonna die.
The ruby rabbit.
Be right.
What?
What does it mean to me?
Is this a dream? You got
my
a
favorite
problem?
map.
Take it up with me. Jackie, I can see you.
So,
What's going on?
I guess moving down the lines of topics I was talking about earlier before Angel came back. BO4. I can't stress how excited I am for this game. I can't wait for the on-disc map because usually it's my favorite map. The only map I didn't like that was on disc was Transit, but nobody liked that map anyway, so
Back the fuck off or I'm
It's
about
okay.
to take you in.
it's okay. We're not too bad yet. But as I'm saying, like Kino, oh, favorite. That was a good favorite. I would love to play more zombies for you guys. Trouble is, like everybody's kind of already seen it. Bigger YouTubers do that. I don't know. I would love to play zombies, and I love to play multiplayer. So I mean, people think multiplayer is exciting. I can do that.
That must have knocked the wind out of you.
Okay. Everybody just needs to calm down.
Hold on about what?
I'm just kidding. Oh shit.
Who are you?
Who wants to learn
Angel
about
friend.
Oh, Angel's. Oh yeah, I know you. Never mind.
the law? You got a lot of
Oh
nerve,
wow,
Harry.
that's rude. Where's he at?
He's in the
It's
shower.
kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward. I jumped in the party, and the one person that's in there without Angel, who has no clue who the hell I am, like, who the fuck's this guy? Like, what the, yeah, like what the fuck is going on?
He's in
Nah.
the shower.
No, it's all good.
Nah.
Yeah,
it's
no,
okay. It's okay.
I work with them at Target.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
all
only
good.
one that actually does their job.
Trouble? I'm guessing you
Literally.
I don't put it against you, man. Angel always says there's a lot of people get fired from there because they don't work.
You better not have said that about me. I guarantee you.
No, he didn't
Life
say
gives you lemons,
about
buy
you.
a fucking gun.
He only
Nah,
says
man,
positive things about you.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he says plenty of negative things as well.
No, not many. He doesn't complain about work. He only hates people that don't work.
Yeah, well, which is everyone there except me. That's my point. Like
you go.
literally. And
That's why
and
I
that
don't
isn't
hear
me.
anything
That
bad
isn't me being conceited. That's just an actual fact.
That's just the way it
That's
is,
just an
yeah.
actual fact.
It's just the way
I hate
is.
it, dude.
Yeah. I hate when
But-
I'm at work and people don't do anything.
How do you know Angel?
I went to high school with him.
Gonna fix everything?
No, nice. Yeah, he's a cool kid. I like working with him. Like honestly, what?
Nothing. I did. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I
Keep-
thought you were like into something. I didn't want to bother you. I didn't.
No,
Oh,
no,
you're
no.
streaming?
You just realized
I didn't
Yeah,
know
I'm
you were
streaming.
streaming.
Convincing around, didn't you?
I see that little camera and I was like, wait a minute, doesn't that mean? I used to stream Witcher 3 all the time.
Really?
Mm.
That was a fun game.
A
So-
fun game, dude. That game was
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, it was pretty good.
Game was fucking amazing.
I wish I could
I'm watching.
stream Breath of the Wild,
I can't-
man. That's the one I wanted to stream.
You know what's actually really funny is like when I used to
In a
stream
minute,
that
this
game, I
shooter's
had the
gonna be about as
shittiest
useful as
internet
Magic
ever,
Man's
and I
lawn.
upgraded my internet, and it's no, literally, and it's like my internet
that
is
long ago, this
better
kind of
than it
stuff
was
was
before,
prohibited.
and I'm talking about straight up shit internet. Like my no, listen, my up is like at best 11, and my down is like under a gigabyte. Yeah. So
How did you,
and
how did-
before this,
how much did you pay for that internet?
oh my god, dude, I'm like $45 a month.
Really, for that?
Yeah. Yes, I know. And my friend Brandon told me he's like, dude, I have MediaCom, which is cable internet. I'm paying $60 a month, and I have 100.
100 upload, 100 down.
I was-
That's what I have.
Yeah. And he's like, dude, you need to, you need to. So, anyways, like the funny thing is, like I switched, right? I have a Ethernet cable right into my PS4, directly connected to my freaking router,
Yeah, so do I.
Literally, whenever I've attempted to like stream because a couple of my friends are like, hey, stream Fortnite when you're playing or whatever, blah blah. Go to attempt to it, it's like could not connect to server.
Are you kidding
I'm like,
me?
oh okay. So I'm like, oh, so let me get this straight. I have better internet, but I can't connect to the server. Okay, okay, that makes so much sense.
That's some dumb shit.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love my life. Yes.
I'm
Can't
streaming
connect to
on-
server.
I'm streaming on mine right now. I got like I think what is it 720p? 720p by 60
Yeah, which-
FPS.
No, dude. Whenever I would even before when I'd stream, I would just play it safe. I'd be like a 540 like standard. Like, you know, just, yeah, like I would just play it safe and just be like,
play it safe,
okay,
man.
I'm definitely not. I definitely don't own a
It's like, look, man, we ain't trying to
$50,000.
push the boundaries here, man. We just trying to
Yeah.
get this shit done.
Well, it was because like my friend, and it was funny because like when I used to stream, like I'm not somebody that was like trying to stream, but it was just my friends would ask me to stream. But I'd like what I'd do is I'd be streaming and my laptop's right next to me, so I'd pull up like my Twitch page and I'd pause the video because if I had the video up, it would just make my internet even more shitty. And then but I'd pause it, but you could still see the chat, so that way I could just like turn off. You know how like on PS4 like. So you don't have to have the chat thing on the side. Then I could just see the chat in the channel, and yeah. So I was doing that, and I would get like 20, 25 viewers, and I'd just be like, oh yeah,
Which
I'm,
was a good stream type of game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. A
was
lot
a
of
good
people liked
stream
watching it, especially if you knew what you were doing. And I've been playing RPGs my entire life, so.
Yeah, those games are always fun.
We're like, how did you? I don't understand it. And I would play it on like literally, I would play it on the hardest difficulty. So.
Really? Like
Yeah.
permadeath type of shit or what?
No, hold on. What was it called? Oh my god, it's been like 8 months. Don't tell me. Witcher 3, the hardest difficulty was yeah, it was like some ridiculous shit. It was like almost you get like one shot by everything. Like freaking drowners would come out of the water, and like that. You think fighting one boss that's like not even boss, just one like random creature that's like overpowered, that was easy. Try fighting like 18 drowners at a time. Like
Yeah.
you're
those
literally
shits,
using
dude.
yeah.
The fucking things.
You're literally just constantly like moving out of the way, trying to evade them, and you might get one swing of the sword in every once in a while. Like it was like, but they did that very well. CD Projekt did a good job of that because it was like, see, that actually is difficult because it's not like Skyrim where it's just like, oh, let's move it up to legendary where everything just one shots you. That's garbage. That's not a good difficulty. No, good difficulty is actually making battles last a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, there's like the thing I felt with like RPGs is if you put them on harder mode, it just gave you like reduced damage and then gave
exactly,
the bosses
exactly.
That was one thing I
Dude,
didn't like.
dude, you're literally my twin. That is
Yeah.
exact. I literally explained this. Me and Angel have this conversation all the time. I literally told him, I was like, this is the problem with frickin' RPGs these days. That's what they think improving difficulty is. You lower the damage output on the character you're playing as, and then put more output on the damage they do. No, that's not how it works. No.
Yeah, because
Actually doing something.
Destiny
Oh
did the
god,
same
don't
shit.
even talk to me about Destiny.
Destiny did the same
Don't even
shit.
talk to me about Destiny. I fell for their bullshit. I
did
used to
too.
be I used to play on Xbox. I used to love freaking Halo and blah blah blah. And when they came up with, back in when Destiny was originally being like, literally the most overhyped game of the decade.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be the new Halo, and I can play it on PlayStation because I've always been a PlayStation person. And I'm just like, yes, blah 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 blah. And I was just like, yeah, it was great for a couple months.
And then they made.
And then I was
20
like,
bucks for
wait,
DLC.
now, well, not even that. I was just like, so I just do the same thing over and over and over and over again? Like, and you don't even have good PvP? Like, do you not remember playing, like, on Halo, like, freaking, on all those Valhalla, and, like, that was fun. Like, or Lockout, like, that was actually fun.
Oh, man. Those were the days,
and
man.
they were trying to like remake that, and like you can't remake something and completely change it. Like you can either just
PvE aspect, but the PvP aspect was terrible. I like the patrol. I actually did like that because that was calming. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
well, yeah,
intense.
like sometimes when you were just like, you know what, I just feel like relaxing and just running around doing patrols, but you know what, after a while, when you're like, you know what, I kind of want to run a raid, and then it was just ridiculously stupid because you could never meet up with decent people.
No, you couldn't,
Like,
because everybody
okay,
was looking for a carry.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
like you just
It was like,
wanted to.
okay, so basically you went from, we love your PvE to you're gonna go back to vanilla World of Warcraft. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Great. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds good. That's
Dude,
gonna work.
Where have you been? I don't even know who you are. I
Yeah,
never met you.
no, dude.
We're friends already, man. We're friends already.
I know exactly what you're talking about, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I play like it's the same thing with Fortnite. Like, I'll be playing Fortnite and like I always play duos or solos because squads are a joke. Because you always, I don't have like I have hardly any friends on here that are competent enough to actually play a game of fucking Fortnite. And I join in and I'm like, okay,
Yes.
like
There you
I have one other person that's good, which means we have to have one straggler. You know,
Yeah.
and which just
kid.
ruins the whole thing. Yeah, the one
he's
guy
always
that
the
drops
last one.
early.
Drops
That
early
drops
or doesn't
early,
drop at all.
and-
Doesn't
And dude,
drop
I
in.
work at
Yes.
Target. 99% of the time that I sell that game, it's some 8-year-old kid coming up with his mom. She's like, I don't care, just sell him the give. I'm like, oh my god, is this who I'm playing against? I
Just
feel
tell
like
him it's a
such a
free
champ
game.
right now.
Just tell him it's a fucking free game. Because
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I see that all the time. I'm like, you guys
Dude, no, I literally,
retarded, are you?
I say that. Hmm.
I'm sorry.
No,
Like,
dude, you have no idea. I tell people all the time. They come in and they're like,
Glad all my smoking means
oh,
I
we're gonna buy the like some guy came in like a week ago and he bought Rocket League, right? And it was still like $40. And I was like, you do real yeah, and I was like, you do realize that like if you go onto
do something.
PlayStation Network, you can get this game for like really cheap. Like I actually
Like
got
20.
it for free because originally it was free.
yeah, it
Remember
was
that?
free, and then it got
Yeah,
and
yeah.
blew up
And
on
then
PlayStation,
yeah,
all that
exactly. And
garbage.
then everybody started playing it, and I was like, and they're like, oh, well, what do you mean? I was like, and I have to explain this. I'm like, okay, so you go into the PlayStation Store, and if you have a credit card or a debit card, you can literally just like buy it straight off, digitally download it. Don't need no discs, blah blah blah, anything, you know. And you can like, because it's happened to me many times. Like,
Yeah.
I went through the, you know how you go through little stages where there's like no games and you're just kind of bored of everything else. Well, I was gonna play,
Yes.
I was gonna play Mass Effect Andromeda, even though I'd heard terrible things about it.
Oh god, I
And-
hate that game.
Yeah, and
Biggest
at
waste of
and
money
at
ever.
and in at Target and everywhere else it was still $40. It was just basic $40. Well, okay, so I have the PlayStation app. I literally got on my phone, went to the PlayStation Store, typed the name in. Okay, it was on sale. Not only was it on sale, but because I had PlayStation Network, it was even cheaper. It was literally $17.89.
Wow.
I was like, okay, I almost spent $40 on a game I could have paid under $20 for. Like,
It's so weird how like those big name stores they're not shafting you because they're trying to make money their own way.
no,
but,
they're
like,
not. They're not,
it's
because most people don't know about it. But I tell people, I'm like, dude, you could easily get this for cheaper, like
Yeah.
off of this or that.
It's like
You know, like I had people come in and they're like, well, I just went to GameStop. I've been going to GameStop and I bought this game and I brought it back and they wouldn't give. I'm like, dude, I stopped going to GameStop years ago. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I bought it. Here's the last time I went to GameStop. It was at least 7 years ago. I went to GameStop. I bought a game, $60. I think it was Oblivion when it first came out. And 3 days later, I brought it back because my friend, which I didn't know at the time, bought me the game. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna return it for money, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
What does GameStop do? They offer me like $12
Yeah.
in-store credit. In-store credit.
Yeah, so it's not even
I'm
like
like-
actual $12.
I'm like, I just bought this game 3 days ago.
They did that to me. They sold me a game.
I'm the
and it
most
wouldn't
OCD
even work.
person of all time. This is newer than new, and you offer me $12.
Ooh boy. I'm gonna go down. Ooh, I
Like,
still went
no,
down, but that's
it's
okay.
not gonna-
Oh, 48 dredge always kills me. Never use the 48 dredge.
Those sons of bitches are gonna pay for what they did.
I don't play Black Ops anymore. You can ask Angel about that. I love the original Black Ops, and that was the last one I played.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Not to feel
The original
sad,
Black
man.
Ops was great, and then I literally went to the midnight premiere, like opening at GameStop. Oh my god, I must have been like 14 years old. The midnight, oh, no, I must have been like 17 actually. and went to the midnight opening of it, and I actually bought the hardened edition. I still have the case like in one of my like totes around here somewhere, and it was the hardened edition. It was like $120. I was like, fucking loved Black Ops. I was really good at it. Black Ops 2, nothing like Black Ops 1. I was like, what is this game? What is this? This is not like this.
It was futuristic.
This is
That was the thing.
absolutely no. It wasn't. That's not what bothered me. It was in Black Ops when you went to snipe somebody, there was actually some sway in your shot, and then you go to Black Ops 2 and it's like no movement whatsoever. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't make it easy for the people that live on this game or anything. Wow, dude, get out.
Like, I went back and played BO1 the other day, and I really understood, like, God, I must have been good back in the day to even just use this controller, you know,
Dude.
against these guys.
Seriously, the freaking the FAMAS. Oh my God, do you remember how overpowered that
Oh.
freaking weapon was?
Yeah,
You didn't need you needed no attachments on that gun.
No,
Just
none.
you're dead.
Nuketown with that
I would
game?
literally.
Oh, that was a deadly
I,
combo.
no, dude. I would literally just drop into like the domination games. I'd go like 64 and 8, but at the same time, I would have like 14 captures, 15 defends, and then my friend Steven would be sitting over there and be like, "Yeah, I had 9 snipes. I went 9-0." I'd be like, "Yeah, and you did nothing for the team, faggot." So what? I don't know why you're bragging about that.
This man just has a bad
Like-
experience with snipers.
Like he would brag
It's okay,
about
I
like
hate him
he's
too.
like, yeah, I went 9-0, like 9-0. I literally went 40. I literally went 62 and 32, and I had 21 captures, 18 defends, and you went 9-0, and you didn't even get the first defend that's right in front of you. Like, oh my God,
See,
get
the
out!
thing-
You know, the one that you run to immediately.
The thing for me was, like, I wasn't very good at that game, but, like, when I got a kill, it felt so rewarding. Because you like these big yellow numbers pop up on your screen, and you get the hit marker sound. And
That's how Fortnite is for me now.
Are you kidding me? Why am I dying so easily?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Fortnite. I was like, what?
No, not Fortnite. I can't stand that game sometimes.
What?
I
Get out.
can't. I can't. I'm sorry, man. It's
That's
just not
because you're
my game.
bad at it. You gotta practice.
Probably. I didn't even.
It's
get the
a, it's
accent
a whole
really
it's a
down.
whole new aspect, dude. Who knew that game? It's kind of funny because I remember watching E3 last year, and like in between the huge game announcements, they just
was
like
like
were
Fortnite.
interviewing the people. Yeah, exactly. Like
It's like an offline.
they
mode.
ran.
You're like,
No,
what the
they
fuck is this
they
guy?
ran. Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh my God, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like they interviewed the devs or whatever, and they're like, sorry, I was drinking some water.
That's alright. That's alright.
They were interviewing the devs and they were like, oh yeah, there's this game, you know, and you just like have to fight the storm against all these random enemies and you can build. I'm like, dude, nobody cares about this. Because 90% of the time, nobody gives a shit about those. Nobody gives a shit about these little in-between games, you know? And then
No,
like
no.
a year
Now-
later, now
Yeah.
it's like the hugest thing ever. Everybody's playing it and it's actually really fun. Like I actually
Yes.
like even when it's one of those games where it's like when you lose you're like, no, I have to play another one. Like I have to play another. That's
See,
that's
for me-
bullshit. I shouldn't have died like that. I have to do another one.
For me, I'm like a guy who like plays zombies and multiplayer. So like if I don't win, I get pissed. And Fortnite is a constantly losing battle,
Oh.
and I hate it.
No, no, it's just one of those games you have to get used to. Like you have to understand the like how to the aspects of like when you learn how to build, it makes it so much better. Like
Oh no,
like
it's
me
not
and
that
my
I
friend
wasn't
Brandon.
good at the game. I just every time I would die to somebody sitting in a bush, or I would die to somebody sitting in this or sitting in that, and I was just, oh, it ticked
Dude,
me off.
I don't want to
really
hear it.
did.
I had 18 kills in a game the other day with my friend Brandon. 18. That's really good, by the way.
Yeah,
And,
I know it's good. I've seen.
Okay,
watched
we were in the
professionals
circle.
play.
We had to move into the circle, right? Oh, you
Yeah.
probably watch like what, like Ninja and freaking
No, I don't.
Doctor
watch Ninja.
Disrespect.
I don't watch any of those
Yeah,
guys. I still watch like zombie YouTubers, kind of like no.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about for like Fortnite and like PUBG and stuff.
I've never watched Ninja once. I've watched Doctor Disrespect. He's
annoying.
He's just goofy as hell.
Disrespect is fucking hilarious, dude. Are you kidding me?
Dude,
He
I was
is the
watching him one time,
greatest.
and
He is the most entertaining person of all time. Like literally,
Yes.
he wears that wig, and he's like, hey, he's like, and then he'll just like put on the green screen. He's like, I got the slick black that drops down my back. He's like, the Google glasses with the with the LED LCD 620. He just goes on once. He's like, I'm the face of Twitch.
Other streamers. Oh my god. He takes shots at other streamers. He's
Yeah, he does.
He's all get out.
Dude, dude, when I first heard of him, I was like, okay, like I'm somebody that like doesn't like I don't take new things well. Like I'm just like I have a comfort zone for everything, so I'm just like I don't know about this guy. And then I started watching, like I actually started watching when he won Streamer of the Year in 2017, you know?
What's going on, Devin?
And I was like, oh, Angel!
Are you drunk, Devin?
No, I'm not drunk yet. We've been talking for like freaking 15 minutes though. He said you went to the shower.
I did.
Yeah.
I started drinking earlier tonight. Well, Caleb and I did, and I drank a little bit too much and then ate too much food.
That's not a good combination.
Yeah, I feel so much better now after I took that shower.
I was gonna say, usually when you drink too much and then you eat too much, you basically might as well just make yourself throw up.
Yeah,
so
that's what I
you
was
can
trying to do.
continue on.
Yeah, I couldn't throw up, so I was like, okay, I'm tapping out now.
Oh, I learned a long time ago how to do that. You stick your fingers down your throat as far as possible, and it's impossible not to puke.
Dude, I tried. I'm serious. I sat outside and I tried to do that, and I could not throw up.
And literally every time I've ever done that, I literally sit there and I think to myself, I am literally like those emo 13-year-olds that I used
those
to go to high
anorexic
school with.
13-year-olds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like literally, have I lowered myself to that point right now? That's
so
what
Jake,
I'm at right now.
I don't know if Devin has told you, but I work with this guy every day, and he's by far my favorite fucking coworker.
No, dude. This guy fell in love with him.
He was saying shit, and he was like, "How do we? You're my new best friend," because we were saying the exact same shit, just randomly. It was funny.
Same views on everything.
Jake, are you still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm playing Kino.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, it looks like you're streaming," because I saw that little camera next to us, and then I was telling him how shitty my internet was. Oh my god. And like literally, no, you have no idea. Like, and I told him like literally, I literally had worse internet than this, right? And I used to be able to stream. I used to stream Witcher 3, and now I upgraded my internet. Remember I told you how I upgraded my internet a while back? Yeah, and it's still crap. Now when I go to stream, it's like could not connect a server for Twitch. I'm like, oh okay. Well, I'm so glad that I wasted my money on such garbage. Like,
Don't
what
worry,
the hell's
Mickey comes
happening?
got your back. Maybe. Oh, hey, the box is
Yeah,
over.
need to freaking upgrade my shit for sure.
Playing Kino and BO3.
I'm watching Nick
feels
Merck's
so
stream right now. He makes me feel shitty about myself, just to how good he is. He's got 7,550 viewers, and every time he sees somebody, it's like he has auto aim on, like immediately. Shoots people from halfway across the map with.
Or is he on PC?
No, he's playing on PS4. That's why I'm watching him. Yeah, dude. Ninja sent him a. Didn't I tell you this, Angel? Ninja sent him a message. Like
Yeah,
Ninja,
you told me that.
Yeah, he sent him a message to Nick because all the popular streamers, and he's like, wow, he's like fucking scrub on console, over 10,000 subscribers, blah 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 blah, like talking shit about it. I was like, dude, no.
Dude, once BO4 comes out,
You
Ninja's
watch
not
this
gonna
guy
be a
play, it's
thing.
just like, no. The shitty problem is like you watch him play, and you're like, oh yeah, this gets me pumped. Then you go play, and you like get 8 kills, and you're like, okay, well I'm terrible, so never mind, I'm going to sleep.
Well, shit, it's like Shadester's brother, dude. Shadester's brother goes and plugs in the freaking keyboard and mouse into the freaking console.
Yeah. No, I've tried to do that before, but it's not responsive enough.
We're like, you're a
We haven't
cheater,
adapted.
bro.
We haven't
You're a
adapted to
freaking
it.
cheater.
The voices are louder!
But it's not I know it does work, but it's not responsive. Like if you have like a PC, you know what I mean? Like it's not like as like responsive.
Yeah. Well, the thing's not really built to have a fucking keyboard sticking out.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like, and most of them are using like, they're using like external like, you know, they're
Adapters,
using like an
and that's
external.
for
Yeah, like
cheating.
for like, yeah, exactly. But like Nick like plays on like just straight up. He just plays on PS4, and I'm just like, huh, must be rough to get. Let's see here. He's at
regular
7 kills
PS4
now, so.
Like, I have told
Well,
him
it's not a
stuff
regular
players
actually. He has a
and-
scuff, but still.
Well, that's not that different. Okay, that's like building materials different. but still.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he has 4 extra buttons, but
Oh,
still.
well, that's okay. See, okay. I
Yeah,
have
4
a
extra
question.
buttons on the back with a scuff controller.
I have a question about scuff controllers. Are they
Mhm.
considered cheating?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it depends on
Everybody-
the game. If you're playing Call of Duty, it's cheating.
Yeah, if you're playing, I would say like most games, they would say like people that are gonna be salty about it are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's cheating, blah 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 blah. But it's
Well-
like, dude, you're playing. Okay, here's the thing though. Like the guy that I'm watching stream, he's playing in tournaments, so you know that
Oh.
every one of these motherfuckers are using scuff controllers.
Yeah, yeah.
At
okay.
least, you know what I mean?
For
Like they're not
sure.
using regular PlayStation controllers. There's no way you can tell because they literally build a castle in 3.5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Mhm.
when I try to do that, I build and then I'm like, oh, let's just build up, and then I build a random ramp to the left, and then somebody
Yeah.
snipes me in the face, and then somebody rockets me from the right, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's like, where the hell
I
did this
don't-
ramp come from?
Wait, which button am I
Yeah.
press?
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
and not
Yo.
to mention the fact that it takes like years to get used to those extra buttons to like custom like to like put
Okay.
like certain like I press this to do this, I press that to do that. Like it would take me a long time to get used to that. It would be like switch. Do you remember like in Halo when you could like play? There was so many different controller options.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like
it would
COD,
be.
dude. There's so many different options.
Well, they,
Yeah,
you
it would
could
be
do
like
that,
it
and
would
then
be
you
like
can map
switching
your
to
own key.
Southpaw. It would be like switching to Southpaw if you'd always played as just like regular on Halo. Like it would take a long time to get used to.
You know,
But
I
the
gotta
only
give-
difference is,
Oh, sorry.
go ahead. Sorry.
Alright,
No,
Cause,
it's
like,
good. Go ahead.
You gotta give like credit where it's due, because like Titanfall 2, okay. I know I hype up this game a lot because I actually enjoyed it.
Never
other
played
than-
it.
Other than the first one. First one was shit. But okay, so this one there's key mapping. You can map your own
Yeah.
fucking keys.
Well, you can do that on any PC game, but
Yeah, on any PC game, but I'm talking like on PS4. You can map your own.
Yeah, on
controller.
console you can map your own keys.
oh, that's messed up.
And it's like, why don't other games have this? You know, and
Because
I-
because like you just said, it's bullshit. It makes it unfair.
Somebody finds that perfect combo, and all of a sudden
Yeah.
they're just invincible.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
So Devin, I have a story to tell you, dude.
Oh, God,
I'm getting ready to leave work today. Oh, it's you know who it's about too.
Oh,
I'm getting ready to
Cannon.
leave work today. Yep. And Cannon, of course, he's not doing shit. His girlfriend comes in with one of her friends. They're sitting
If
there
that's
for
what
an
you
hour.
want to call her.
Yep. They're sitting there for a fucking hour talking at the boat, right? So I'm getting ready to leave work and everything. I put my walkie away and everything like that. And I walk up to Connor. He's walking past electronics. And I say, hey, dude, let me see your walkie real quick. And I grabbed it and I said, hey, Liza, can you go to 4? And right as I said that, I hear fucking Cannon switch channels. And Liza says, what's going on? I said, hey, never mind. Somebody's on this channel. And she said, let me guess. Is it Cannon? Cannon,
Nuh-uh.
get off of 4.
Liza said that?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
can totally see Liza saying that.
Yeah, she did.
I
And
can
all
totally
you
see
all you
Liza
hear is
saying
Cannon fucking just spamming the walkie.
Dude, did he even do all the outs tonight?
Nope, he didn't.
Oh my god, dude. What was he doing the entire time that
Talking
I left?
to Aaron, dude.
Why was Aaron talking to him? I would have bitched
Exactly,
at Aaron. I would have been like, Aaron, what do you... Aaron, I thought you were competent. Like, why can't you... Oh my god, dude. That
Yeah,
is
dude.
so...
His
Now
little,
I'm gonna-
his little fucking girlfriend decides to come to his job every freaking day that he's working.
Oh, wait. Not...
His girlfriend Aaron. Yeah, not
Oh,
not the other
okay,
Aaron,
okay. I was like they have the same name. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot it. Yeah, I don't have enough life force to give a shit on what his so-called girlfriend's name is. So,
Yeah,
you know,
his Ozzy
seriously.
Osbourne looking ass girlfriend.
yeah, no, seriously, that hasn't showered in 6.5 years. So, no offense, but let's be real
She's
here.
disgusting, Jake. She's gross.
Dude, that's dude. See, I knew that was gonna happen, and I just figured the only way that Cannon's actually gonna end up doing the outs is because Liza gets so busy that she forgets about shit. And I knew, like, when I left, I was like, the only way that Cannon's gonna end up doing all the outs, scanning all the outs, like I specifically told him to before. Do you not remember me being like, Cannon, this is all you have to do tonight. It's very simple. And couldn't even do that. The only way that was gonna happen is if you would have been like, Cannon, aren't you supposed to scan all the outs tonight? Like
I did, dude. I brought that up. I was like, Cannon, aren't you supposed to be doing something? He said, no, it's all good. I'll do it later.
oh my god.
And I'm like,
dude.
okay, yeah, sure, whatever. And that was when I was like, that was where I was about to leave. And that was when I walked in Liza, and of course, fucking Cannon switches over.
He switched. Oh wow, what a
He
little
switched to
creep, dude.
4.
You know what? If you would have done that, I would have just made it more embarrassing. And I'd be like, you know what? This little motherfucking faggot that isn't even human
Yeah.
is sitting over here. Like, if why? You can just
Yeah, you know what's
like-
funny too? Freaking.
That's why she wanted me to do it.
Cannon's little thing and her friend were back there, right? Her friend
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to work at
as usual.
Target.
Oh
So
god.
she wants to work at Target, so she calls Target while she's standing in fucking electronics. And I'm like, no. Oh, hell no. And I guess she didn't really pay attention, and she hit 2, so she got transferred to electronics. I fucking picked that up, and I just... I hung up.
I said, I'd have been like, no! I would have done the Michael. No! No! Just hung up.
I should have answered, why are you the way that you are?
The way that you are. Every time I try to do something fun, you make it not that way.
fun. Not that way.
No, he says not that way.
You pick up the phone and you answer.
Oh my
like,
god.
You are the living, breathing evidence that God has left us, and then hang up the fucking phone.
Oh god. It turns out it's an actual customer, and they call back. They're
Yeah,
like, "Can I
yeah.
speak to a manager?"
Yeah, they're like, I just talked to Mobile, and he went off on some rant about God, and if I was you, I'd have just been like, I'm out of here. That was Jake. Bye.
That was Jake Bates. I call my
And you know,
manager
Jake would
so
have
quick.
Jake would have tried to make up like some explanation for it, like actually, God has never been proven to be real, so for a fact, I can prove blah 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 blah. Like, yes.
Oh my god. Yes, he would. He wouldn't even defend himself. He would just
Yeah,
start saying
exactly.
some bullshit.
Because he knows it all. I mean, so let's be real.
Oh
my
my
God,
God.
dude.
Sounds like
I
you
knew he
guys
wouldn't
have
do
a-
anything.
you guys- sounds like you
That's
guys have a
he had
dude.
one job. Like, you know the reference. You had one job, but no, this isn't even a
Yeah.
reference at this point. He literally had one job.
Literally had one
All you
job.
I told, like, literally when I stopped him in the middle of the aisle, I was like, Ken, all you have to worry about tonight is work on reshop, zoning if you have to, and literally make sure you scan all the outs. Like,
Dude,
I'm
this
out of here.
tool, he
I'm like,
turns
it would
off his
take you.
walkie.
I literally told him, I said, it'll take 10 minutes to scan all the outs. And then, remember when I was standing in the boat and he's like, what do you mean by close the... Remember, he's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
he didn't even know what I was talking about. He's like, what do you mean by close the whatever, I can't even remember. You know, like when you like when you research everything, you have to like close the, I don't know, there's a word for it or whatever. But he's like, what do you mean by that? And I was like, okay, when you're, remember
the
I showed
batch,
him, I was
yeah.
like, yeah, close the batch, yeah. I was like, okay, you know how when you're scanning, like I showed him, I'm like, okay, there'll be a button, like literally explaining it to him like a child.
Yeah.
I'm like, have you literally never freaking, like, honestly, that's all she wants.
He made a
Before
he
you
made a
do that-
comment too. He made a comment. He's like, Devin told me this is gonna take me like a minute per aisle. I've been stuck on F4 for like 25 minutes. I'm like, dude, first of all, you're slow. Second of all, Devin
Yeah,
finishes
what?
his entire fucking job in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
You're just
what
an
the hell,
idiot.
dude. Shadester, I don't know your real name, but
Jake.
that was funny because Angel, yeah, oh god, another Jake.
Yeah.
That's what my mom said too.
No, Angel's like before Angel asked me, he's like, who closes tonight? I'm like, well, it's supposed to be Cannon if he shows up. Angel's like, please finish your job before you leave.
Yeah.
He's like, please finish your job before you leave because if Cannon's here. Angel
not
like
gonna get
literally
done.
yeah, Angel is amazing at, like, he does more than he should, like, honestly. But honestly, I sent a lot of fucking people toward freaking consumer cellular. So I figured we're even, right?
Yeah.
People coming in, they're like,
For
I just
sure.
want a phone that's in a, and they're always like pointing at track phone, like, I just want one. I'm like, well, actually, if you go over here to consumer cell, which I'm on, I pull out my phone like, I'm on.
Yeah,
consumer
dude.
cell.
Devin, last week I sold 27 consumer phones.
Dude, you have no idea how many people come in there that I convinced to go to consumer. I literally, I pull out the packet, I'm like, okay, look, I'm like, how many phones are going to be on it? They're like, well, it should, like, if they say one, I'm like, okay, that's free. And then, okay, this just depends. Do you want a flip phone or do you want a smartphone? They're like, oh, we just need a flip phone. I'm like, okay, so you don't need any data, which I actually don't know for sure. Is that true? If they have a flip phone, they don't need to. Yeah, okay, all right. So like I thought, yeah. So I'm like, you don't need any data. I'm like, so honestly, and it all comes with. I've like got this thing down. I'm like, it all comes with unlimited text, and I always say. No, literally, I'm just used to saying it. I'm like,
really?
and then I always point out the fact I'm like, it's literally a $5 difference between 250 minutes and unlimited. I would recommend unlimited. It's literally a $5 difference. You would literally be paying $20 a month if you had one line. And if it's another, I'm like, for every line you add, it's $15. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, call back after 12, and they'll be able to help you out and sign you up. I've literally directed so many fucking people to. And you and Jake have both been like, thank you, because they're so much easier to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like they come in, they already know what they need because you already talked to them. It's like, bam, they know what they're talking about. And they show up at like 9 a.m. Yeah, yeah. They're like, I had some gentleman help me earlier, and oh yeah, that was probably. Yeah, like it's happened with Jake. Like and she's like, oh yeah, where you? I talked to that guy. He signed up. Don't worry. Jake stamp on it though, just to make sure that I get the credit. Here, let me put the Jake stamp on it. I'm like, okay, Jake. God damn, get off the drugs. Yeah, and Lawson, by the way, Jake is my manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a freaking
tool. As of recently.
Retards get higher up.
Like just to make, dude. No, I was talking to Angel.
No,
about
this
this.
guy,
I'm like,
this
why
guy's coked up.
No, I'm like, why do people that are so effed up always get the job above me? I don't understand. Like, I literally came home, I went over, I was talking to my grandpa, and I was like, and my grandpa, who's the hardest working person I've ever met in my life, he's 71 years old, acts like he's fucking 20. And, no, literally, and I'm just, and I, of course, you know me, I keep things on my mind for like 3 weeks at a time, and then I just let them all come out at once, and I'm just like, blah, 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 and, you know, and I was bitching about I was like, well, they're getting rid of mobile, and they want to train us for that, and I'm like, it's, you know, doesn't come with a raise, doesn't, blah, 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 and I'm like, I need to talk to Chris about it. And my grandpa said, well, I already told you. He's like, you could have a job here, you know, remember the job I told you about over at Blue Beacon or whatever, $20 an hour, 9 to 5, literally.
Why would you take that job?
I'm sorry, I was spitting, and then all this other bullshit, and of course me, I'll be the first person to admit it. I always overreact about everything. So I'm like, I'm thinking about all this shit, and I'm like, I guarantee you, this is how the conversation is gonna go. I'm gonna go up to Chris, one of these days. I'm gonna be like, hey Chris, can I talk to you? Like, blah blah blah. And Chris is gonna be like, and I'm just gonna be like on full edge, like I usually am. And Chris is gonna be like, okay, Devin, take a deep breath, calm the fuck down. You know, we're giving you a raise. Don't worry about it, because I guarantee you that's how it's gonna be. You know, and if it's not,
okay, Devin, if you keep yelling, I will give you a raise.
No, but you know what I mean. Like I'm always just like, so, like I keep shit built up for so long, and then I'm like overly intense. You know, that's what Liza's always expecting me to be like, oh, because I build shit up and then I just let it all go. Like that's how it was. Like literally the first month that I got there, and Chris is just like, okay, take a deep breath, calm down, Devin. We know what you know, but it's like I was telling you, like. I just I would rather prefer to talk to Chris and just be like, dude, Chris, look, I could go work here and make this. You've been in the military for what, 26 years, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Marine fucking sniper.
Do you really think that me doing you know, electronics and selling cell phones, but yet I'm getting paid. Would you do that? Does that sound normal to you, like, in any way whatsoever? Because
Devin,
he's a sensible person.
You gotta do is go in there and lie and be like, yeah, so Walmart just offered me a job making $25 an hour.
I'm definitely, well, he's definitely not that stupid, because Walmart wouldn't offer Jesus Christ himself $25 an hour. So I don't know what you're talking about. But no, seriously, like, and I told you about that like tonight. I was like, and I told you like I would love to keep working there, but seriously, I mean, think about it, Angel. Put yourself in my situation. Would you fucking keep working there for the same
Hell
fucking pay?
no.
Doing 2 people?
No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
that's
That
ridiculous.
shit.
Hell no, and every single time Canon works, I am doing that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hell no, dude.
Let's see. What are you making? Like $14 an hour?
About, yeah.
Yeah, plus all the, you know, you get paid for travel and all that bull. Well, I ain't gonna be traveling. No, I'm at one store, but still, like, literally doing 2 people's jobs. Is it not 2 people's jobs?
No, it's more than that, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So, like for example, okay, let's flip the tables around. Let's say they decided, oh, we're gonna get rid of electronics. Mobile's gonna be covering electronics. Would you still do that for the same pay?
Hell no. Be like, yo, you guys
Yeah,
are gonna have to give me $5 extra an hour.
Dude,
$5?
not
Jesus
even that. But it's like I was telling you, dude. Good workers, people that actually do the jobs are not going to stick around for very long if they don't feel appreciated. And how you appreciate them is by saying, hey, I don't give a shit if you come up and give me a pat on the back every day. I don't fucking care. You're just some random person I met when I got a job here. Give me a fucking pay raise. That's what I need. You know what I mean? Like, seriously.
This man speaks the truth.
Because, Angel, you know me, and you know if they trained me to sell phones, I could do it. But I can't
sure.
sell phones. I can't sell phones and frickin' do electronics at the same time.
And do the
phone,
entire store's
and do,
rigs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and do all the store's frickin' yeah. But you know what? My grandpa nails it because literally that's where I get it. My grandpa nails it tonight. He tells me the story all the time. He's been telling it to me since I was fucking 13 years old. He tells me the story about how because my family owned the garbage route for a long time, like in this area. And he told Roger, Roger went up, he whitewashed the garbage truck, cleaned the whole shop, blah, blah, it was a complete disaster. And my grandpa told him, he said, don't expect Ross or anybody else to come up to you and give you any praise, don't expect, and I feel like that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm going out of my way to, like, do extra shit, you know, and I'm not being noticed for it, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, should I just like half-ass it like everybody else does? Just do my basic job? But I can't do that. That's not how I am.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I have to.
Have you ever
I
tried
have to
asking?
constantly.
Like just saying like, hey, you know, like I've been doing some extra work here and there. Can I get like a raise or something? You know, like a 50-cent raise or something. You know?
And yeah, well, and here's the thing. Dude, I've been there for like 6 months. So, and I'm the type of person that's like, I have like an insane personality, so I'm just like, ugh, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, he's pretty intense.
yeah, exactly. Intense is a good way to describe it. But so when I was talking to my grandpa about it, I'm like, and I'm like, you know what? I'm probably overreacting. I guarantee you, if I went to Chris and I started talking to him, of course I would be all hyped up because I keep things in for so long, and then they all come. And it's just like how it's happened the last 2 times I've talked to him. You know, when he gave me my first raise that he gave me. Or when I got employee of the month, I went in and I was like, okay, blah, 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 blah. And he's just like, calm the fuck down, Devin. Chill out. This is, so no reason to freak out until I know what's actually going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, so that's just how I am. Like, I always start assuming the worst before anything's even happened. But in my opinion, like, I overthink things. I'm like, well, this should happen, and this should happen, and this should happen, and blah, 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 and then, like, I always assume, well, it's not going to happen because these people are stupid, and then I go in and, like, talk to somebody that's competent, like Chris, who is, he knows what the fuck he's doing. He knows how to keep people working for him, like, if anybody does, you know what I mean? Like, Liza's kind of, you know what I mean? Like, she's just, but I guarantee you, like, if I went in and talked to Chris, and I was like, dude, look, really, I guarantee you he'd be like, Devin, don't fucking, like, calm the fuck down, take a deep breath. Like, you do this every time. He's always telling me that. He's like, Devin, you really need to just keep doing your job. I know how good of a job you do, blah, blah, blah. I love you, man. I fucking love you. Like, you do your job. I don't have to worry about when you're working, like, I don't even have to come to the back of the store, all the shit. And I'm just, but that's nice to hear. The problem is, like, my team lead is Amanda, who's does none of that. She doesn't. When were setting up those cases. Remember when you first showed up? And I was like, hey, did you check out the new, you know, the Fitbit?
Yeah.
Yeah, the new Fitbit display or whatever. And you're like, oh, yeah. And, of course, you wouldn't notice unless somebody pointed out because it's kind of, like, out of the way or whatever. But, like, when we first got there, I was like, I said something about it, and she's like, oh, yes. Oh, yeah, Devin, I know. You're amazing. Like, sarcastically, I'm like, honestly, that would actually be nice to hear non-sarcastically, to be honest with you. You're my team lead. Like, are you not supposed to be...
Well, I mean, like,
giving me
team lead's supposed to be,
positive
like,
feedback,
positive
like
feedback.
yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah,
exactly what I just yeah, exactly.
See,
Like
that's-
instead of sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Devin, like, when Chris offered me that job as a team lead, dude, I'm thinking a whole bunch of different things. First of all, I don't know how the electronics team would feel if mobile all of a sudden left, came back, and was in charge of them. You know?
Okay. Two things. One, I actually thought about that as well, and you know what? If you came back and you were team lead, I wouldn't fucking care at all. I wouldn't give a shit at all. If you were my team lead because we get along so well, and you know that I do my job, you wouldn't be that type of person that would be like, I'm above you.
Yeah, I'd
I
show
can
up
tell
and I'd
you
be
what
like,
to
all right,
do."
Devin, well, you know what to do. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
let
well,
you do
you wouldn't even have to say it. You'd just be like, hey, what's up, Devin? And, oh, I've already got this done and this. You wouldn't even have to say it. It wouldn't even be like that. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even worry about that. Now, if Jake showed up, then it'd be a whole different story, because then I'd have to deal with him treating his grandma like shit and him being dramatic and, oh my God, I don't know which boy or girl I'm dating this week, but that's just.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my manager's gay or bi, by the way, and he hops off and on between boys and girls every fucking
And he's
week.
literally the most dramatic person I've
And
ever
he
seen
screams
in my
at
entire
his
life.
grandmother.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was
Those are the
literally
best.
pissed off at his grandma because what did you say, Angel? How much money he made, and he's already spent it? Like,
He made about $7,000 over the past month, and he already spent all of it, and he's broke.
he was broke.
What did he spend
So
it
he
on?
literally was. Yeah. Oh my God. I can only imagine. I can only fucking imagine. Literally.
Well, he
tells
does a
me
lot
at
of
least one
coke.
spot- I don't. No, I guarantee you he does. I told you that today. I was like, you said something about I was like, yeah, he says he only smokes. I'm like, I guarantee you he does more than just
It's in my
fucking smoke
room.
pot.
Why? It's dying in here, man.
Is that Caleb?
Oh my, yeah, that is disgusting. Jesus Christ.
What do you do? Just flop on you?
No, he just shit.
What? That's disgusting.
Oh, good.
Oh my God.
That is
No way I could live with him. Shit, in the same apartment as me.
Caleb said, "What's up?"
What's up?
He said, "What's up, Caleb?" Damn. Damn, you gotta slam the window like that? Damn, nigga.
Slam the window. Keep it open. Jesus. Especially if he just got out of the bathroom. I can't even
Yeah.
imagine. Dude, there's no way. My friend Brandon was like, hey man, we should get an apartment. I'm like, dude, you clearly don't know me. I've known you for 14 years, and you still don't know me, clearly. Can you even imagine? I'd walk upstairs and I'd just be like scratching my head like, what? What's wrong, Devin? Why is there dishes in the sink? At all. Why? There's two of them. There's a fork and there's a plate. It would take you 8 seconds to wash those. 8 seconds. Here, I'm gonna do it. Oh, that was 5 seconds. Sorry. Get the fuck out of my house.
Get out of
Like,
my
seriously.
house.
Yeah, like literally.
Jennifer, gotta hit Sprite right here.
Cold mango Sprite soda.
Oh, Sprite's gross.
This is our house, nigga. We both pay rent.
And besides, you weren't talking to him. You were repeating what I was saying.
Yeah.
Cheaper weapons are a prescription for pain.
Well, it was funny because you repeated what I said, and he was like, this is my house. I was like, dude, no.
Yeah.
He's repeating what I said, dumbass. Go do your AP job at some other random skank store.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
And stop showing up drunk with wine.
Oh my God.
What happened? Oh my God. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, Dylan. Oh my god, it's so funny. I make Dylan crack up so much because like this morning, like right when okay, Amanda told me that she was coming at 7 like they were showing up at like 7 a.m. to start putting in those cases, right? Remember I told you this, and then I show up at 8, and they're just now bringing out and I was telling, and like we were all standing, it was me, Dylan, and then Eddie, you know, and Amanda, and like we were all doing shit, and I was like, what, Amanda, I thought you said you were gonna start this shit. Shut the fuck up, Devin. Hey, I had shit to do, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, well, whatever you say. Dylan's just like standing there laughing his ass off, and she's like, and I'm like, yeah, by the way, I cleaned this drawer, and I also did the end cap that you were supposed to do yesterday, blah blah. She's like, okay, Devin, and I cleaned, you know, blah blah blah, and she's like, yeah, we know, Devin, you're amazing. I'm like, well, yeah, I know that, but
dude, I'm just
oh
gonna call
God.
Amanda out one day. If she says something wrong to one of you guys or even to me, I'm just gonna be like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
you
no,
condescending bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you're annoying as fuck.
But
How did you even get your job?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys
like
report that at all? Or you
the
guys
whole
just, like, let
the
it
whole
go?
time. The whole time she's saying this shit, like I'm just like I'm retorting to it, right? And Dylan just laughing his ass off. He's just like, oh my fucking god.
Devin,
like,
dude, just tell her
he's
that
like-
you're gonna deport her husband and she'll shut up.
Oh,
Oh, he's been in there. I'm like, no, you know what's funny? You know what's funny is I was in TMSC and James was sitting up there and there was this random thing of flowers, right, with balloons, and Sarah was like, who is that from? And James was like, oh, it's from somebody she doesn't like. And I was literally getting ready to leave, and I'm like, let me guess, her ex-boyfriend that won't stop calling, that I have to deal with all the time, that transfers to electronics. James starts laughing his ass off. I'm like, yeah, I'm not an idiot. Like, wow. You mean the one that literally called and was like asking for Amanda? Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of a effed up relationship do you
Devin, have you seen the truck this guy drives?
No, I have not.
He drives a fucking F250, right? A gray F250 with a 10-inch lift kit on it and 40-inch radial fucking tires with 4-inch spacers on it.
I don't know what that. I don't know what half of that means.
Devin,
but it sounds really
this
gay.
this fucking truck is so tall above the ground, you can walk under the fucking side view mirrors.
Oh, okay. So he still thinks it's 1990, basically.
Literally, dude. Like, this guy drives a monster truck, and he's only 5'4". Okay, he needs to get a stepladder to get into his own damn
Well,
truck.
I mean, Amanda's only 5'3", right? She always likes to explain that to me. I'm 5'3.5", thank you very much. I'm like, okay, man. Well, you know what your personality is? Negative 5'3". So maybe you should think about that.
It's right here.
the burns.
Literally. This, and I didn't even know whose it was. I was sitting in Starbucks one day on my break, and I look out the window, and I see this big ass truck outside. So I take a picture of it, and I'm like, somebody has little dick syndrome, and I'm watching Amanda fucking walk outside. Yeah, I'm watching Amanda walk outside with her husband, and they both just hop up into the fucking truck. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, and hop is the appropriate word to use
Yeah, hop is the only word to use for that.
Hobbit hop on top of that.
Yeah.
She had to have a launch pad off of Fortnite to get up in there.
They have to do like a vertical test just to get in the fucking pickup.
Caleb just said, yeah, he has to use that truck for practice to jump back over the wall. Oh my
Build
God.
the wall. Excuse me. I'm worth billions and billions, okay? Build the wall.
Sounds exactly like him. Oh,
Billions
My
and
father
billions
gave me
of
a small
dollars. I
loan of
don't
$1
want to
million.
hear it. I don't want to hear it, Angel. I don't want to hear it. Okay, I've heard it a million times. I've heard it a million times. I am the greatest. I have the most illustrious career. Okay?
That's good.
I own so many companies. It's great. It's great. I'll tell you. It's amazing. My
amazing.
wife, Melania. I love Trump. I don't care what anybody says.
you just love the voice.
He's way more entertaining than Obama sitting around going, we have been sitting in the Middle East. for a year, and it's about time that we send our military.
Are you
Like,
bored?
okay, thank you, Obama.
Make America
Oh God, here we go. Greatest speech ever.
I love this stream. This stream is gonna be so fucking hilarious to watch back someday in the future.
Dude, you know what's funny is I actually like
4,000 televisions.
4,000 televisions. I remember, Angel, I remember when you used to have that, like, ringtone or whatever that was...
Oh yeah, my ringtone. My father gave me a small one of $1 million.
Yeah. You
Mine
know what's
was,
funny is, like, it's funny, but I actually love Trump, so I don't care what anybody
Father
says.
gave me a
I
small
actually
loan
love
of
Trump.
$1 million.
I remember seeing
I'm gonna
like
make that my ringtone again right now.
No, don't do it.
No,
Don't do it.
Angel.
Oh
Remember when
my
everybody
God.
back in
We
It's
are
such- it's a
China.
everybody back in high school in Emmitsburg had
China.
those ringtones. That was the thing. It was
Donald
everybody-
Trump.
Notification ringtone.
But you have to,
Boom.
but you have to admit, like, if you actually did pay attention, that like it's literally the only election circle that I even paid attention to. I was just like,
Yeah.
there is no way that that if fucking that skank ass psycho Hillary Clinton, like, I don't even care about Trump. If this bitch gets elected president, we're done. Like, serious, she is. Look at me with my ridiculous hair and my pantsuits and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my God, dude, please. I would rather have Satan himself be president than this bitch. Like, seriously, like,
Devin's over
no
here.
joke.
Devin's over
No,
here
seriously.
thinking, "Oh, come on,
Give me a break.
give me a break."
Donald Trump.
I almost spit that out all over my freaking keyboard. Thank you for that. Wow.
Fake news.
Fake. You're damn right.
It's all fake news.
It's all fake news.
It is all fake news.
You
Why
are
don't watch
fake
TV?
news.
CNN.
You are fake news.
You know what though? He
Dude, that was
called out
amazing, though.
CNN,
See-
and he was
see-
right.
Yeah, no, seriously, that's a problem with all the random quotes, is like you're not seeing it in context. Like, during, like, okay, like I was just saying, like, this is the only time in my entire life that I actually watched all the debates, and I was like, how do you not see that he won? Like, he was literally calling out, like, exactly what I've been thinking my entire life. Like, there you have people just sitting there like, oh my God, this is a fucking reality TV show. Oh, CNN. Oh my God, we heard something about Russia this week. Like, seriously, get a freaking day job. Wow. Trump's like, excuse me, these are the most he just he just calls out like the top people and the like CNN and like I remember when he's like, excuse me, like the guy's like trying to ask him a question. He's like, no, no, you don't talk over me. Excuse me, are you from CNN? Are you from CNN? He's like, yes, I'm from. He's like, you are fake news. just shoves him off like, like, okay, like,
Yeah.
I agree. Like, I literally agree, because it is all fake news. This is why I don't watch TV. That's why when people come in and they're like, hey, can you give me advice on a decent, antenna, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I don't watch TV, first of all. Second of all,
Modern technology.
you just pull up random quotes. Oh my God.
Dude, Angel, mine was the.
Be very
mine-
careful.
Mine was, we are going to make America great again. That was mine. Everybody in Emmitsburg, back where he went to high school, and where I'm still at, we always had those. We had them all. We had Trump hats. we
Yeah,
had the
I
whole
showed
nine
Danny this soundbar. I showed Danny the soundboard, and all of a
Oh,
sudden
dude,
it
I
just
used to
blew
have
up
that
in our
on
school.
my old phone.
That was
Where you
the
could just like
shit.
press random buttons and it would have
Yeah.
like Donald Trump quotes. Yeah, I used to have that on my old phone.
Yep, that was Jimmy's.
Turn them off! Off! No, get those lights on!
That was Dylan. That was
He
Dylan.
was so extreme though.
You have to speak English.
He had to speak English.
This one fucked me up. This one fucked me up.
Confiscate the coats. No coats.
No coats. Nobody gets coats. Everybody's gonna freeze.
Literally what I'm saying though. Like, see, you have to take it into context. That's why those freaking quotes are so stupid. Like,
Yo, Devin, but this is really me right here. I love babies.
I was about to take a drink of water, but I don't know if I can before. Okay.
I don't
You know
believe
what?
that Hillary has the stamina. She doesn't have the stamina. I said she doesn't have the stamina. I don't believe she does have the stamina. You need tremendous stamina. Stamina. The stamina.
It's an RPG. It's an RPG. She doesn't have the stamina. Can you imagine playing Hillary Clinton in World of Warcraft? She doesn't have the stamina.
Wait, guys, hold on. I ran out of stamina. Hold on. I can't run.
Donald Trump.
Hold on, I need another potion.
Oh my god.
Another potion.
That's a problem to me.
I love that face that they do with the memes all the time, where it's like, so and so, and he's just like, well, he just does that face, like, oh my god, dude.
Billions and billions.
Billions and billions. You know what's funny though is like everybody always makes fun of the way he says billions, but every time I've ever heard anybody else say that, it sounds like that now. Like it sounds like they're saying billions.
Billions.
Billions and
Jeff
billions.
Bezos.
Probably trillions.
Probably trillions. Probably trillions.
Well, I pay a lot of tax. Probably trillions. Many millions of dollars.
Oh my god, just stop.
Small loan of $1 million.
Kai, Donnie, Don.
No, you.
My favorite one is when he says China.
China.
He said that so many times during the campaign. China is beating us in trade.
My favorite was Crooked Hillary.
We don't beat China in trade.
I literally just said that. What'd you say? Your favorite was what?
The what was it? Crooked Hillary. Line Ted.
No, actually, the best part of the if you want to be real, the best part of the campaign when they had the debate between him and her, and she was like, "Well, it's just a good thing that somebody like you isn't in charge of the law in this country," and then he immediately says, "Because you'd be in jail," and everybody starts freaking out. I'm like, "Oh my god, he just won the election right there, like literally."
Yeah,
She deleted 33,000 emails. Okay, 33,000 emails, but it's true. Like, oh my god, dude.
I can't take him
Yeah.
seriously with his voice and shit.
Oh, I can take him seriously.
I can't.
Dude,
I can't.
are you okay, dude? If you know who Donald Trump is, you know that he's like an extra. Dude, half the time. Okay, for example, like when he did the cough they thing on his Twitter, that was on purpose. He's an extremely intelligent person. You think he's an idiot, but he's actually extremely intelligent.
Well, yeah.
He literally plays people to fall into their game so that he can win. Literally.
Devin, the funny thing is, he's a Democrat.
I don't. Dude, okay. First of all, let's get this straight, Angel. Democrats and Republicans, same exact thing. Literally.
Well, yeah. But he identifies himself as a Democrat.
They pretend to be worst enemies, and they are literally shaking hands behind the scenes. That's why I've never considered myself Republican, Democrat. And people ask me, well, what do you... I literally had a guy in Target the other day. What do you, what, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, what are you, an independent? I said, no, I'm none of those. I'm literally none of those. I'm not independent. I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I don't think any of that shit works. It's all a joke. It's all a joke. It's all a joke to keep the people, blah, 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 oh my god, we gotta be on one side or the other. It's all a joke. Are you kidding me? Wake the fuck up. Are you kidding me? It's all the same shit. Literally.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a Democrat in charge or a Republican in charge or an independent in charge or somebody, whatever, in charge. It doesn't matter. They're figureheads. They're not the people that make decisions at all. And then he randomly plays some 80s song. That's great.
That was Bruno Mars.
Well, it sounded like a goddamn 80s song.
No, but Devin, in 1992, I believe it was.
I
Donald
don't
Trump,
care. I've heard it. I know what you're gonna say. What you're gonna say. I've heard it all before. And guess what? Did you look up anything other than that? Because he's also said a lot of other things.
Well,
when he
yeah,
was on
but
Oprah,
in one
when
of
he
his
was on-
interviews, he straight up said,
Yes, I know. I
"I'm
heard you
gonna
say
run
this.
for
I heard you say.
president
Listen,
as a
shh,
Republican."
before you finish this sentence, you were literally working. I remember about 3 months ago, and you were talking to somebody that you were selling a phone to, and you literally said this to somebody that you were selling a phone to. You said, "If I were ever gonna run, I would run as a Republican because blah blah blah." I literally
Yep.
heard you say that.
They're a bunch
I
of
heard you say
idiots.
that. Don't ever question me about my memory ever again, because I
What did he
remember
say?
that.
What did he say about running with the Republican? I don't know. I wasn't
Donald
there.
Trump said that if he was ever going to run for president, he was going to run as a Republican because they're a bunch of idiots and everybody would vote for him.
Yes, but the Democrats are so much better, right? That doesn't make any sense. So.
It's all the same people.
And not to mention the fact that you just literally, what'd you say, 1980? How long ago was that?
I think it was 92.
Oh, I'm sorry, 1992. How long ago was that? It's just amazing how people can't get over shit like that. Yeah.
Motherfucker's smart.
Well, he's definitely not stupid.
Well, yeah.
And then of course you have the and Angel, you've heard this a million times. I don't watch TV. I refuse to watch TV. It's all garbage. It's all just fucking fake ass reality TV. I literally do not watch TV ever.
Nope, I don't either.
Once in a while I will eat dinner and I will turn on and I'll watch Big Bang Theory because it's funny. I think, once in a while I'll turn that on and I'm just like, oh, this is kind of funny because that person's me and that person's my friend Steven, blah, blah, blah.
So help me God.
But, so help me God. But yeah, I don't watch TV, dude. And honestly, I recommend it for everybody. Like, seriously, watching TV is only just it's gonna go straight into your mind and then you're gonna be sitting around going, actually, I heard on the news, and then you're gonna turn into one of those little feminist skanks, so don't do that.
Yeah.
Dude, you definitely don't want to meet one of those, because I have met plenty.
Dude,
yeah.
our teachers
like,
are feminist skanks.
Oh God, please get out of here. Oh God, please. I don't know who your friend is here, Angel, but he's literally me. In an alternate universe.
Yeah, he is.
No, seriously. No, seriously. Like, seriously. He probably, like, everything that I've talked about, he literally says the exact same thing. And I'm just like,
yeah, dude.
okay,
I went to school. Like, we went to school together, and this kid is you.
Like, everybody's like, oh, well, I went to school for fucking 4 years, and I have the, okay, you went to school for 4
I
fucking
hate
years,
people
and
who
you have a
use
degree.
school.
Great, congratulations.
I
You're
hate people who use
literally
school as a
brainwashed.
fucking tool. It's not a fucking tool. You went in debt to say you have a piece of fucking paper with no on-the-job experience. Shut the fuck up.
I love you. Where are you? marry me interdimensionally. How do we do that without it being gay?
I don't know. It's not gonna be possible in this realm.
Like, seriously. So true though. Like I get so sick of people. Like, I see it every day, especially working in freaking retail. I'm just people will come in and they'll be like, but actually, and I'm like, okay, actually, like, and I can't say it, but I want to, but I just want to be like, actually, you're fucking stupid. So, and look at your face.
Dude, I just
look
watched
at my
this video.
face, then look at your face.
I just watched this video. It's captioned all the teachers in school nowadays, right? And what's happening? It's a lunchroom, right? These two kids are walking with their tray, and one kid trips another kid. The food goes everywhere, and all the fucking teachers turn around and whip out Glocks, and they're like, what the fuck's going on?
They're afraid of the lunchroom.
Oh my god.
Cheers.
Alright, I have to say this. Back on the last topic, okay. So the last topic we were talking about, like, there's like these two guys, okay? They claim to be really good welders, whatever. They're out at the college welding, whatever. I have been welding since I was 14. 14. Okay?
Yeah.
And they were sitting there like, yeah, you're probably not as good because you don't go to college. And I was like, dude, I work as a welder. And he's like, well, you're not going to college, so you don't know everything. And I was like,
oh yeah, you have to go to college.
You think the fucking community colleges know everything? No, they don't. It's basic. It's the basics, and then you learn more on the job. That's
not even the community colleges. Any of the colleges.
Yo, I'm gonna dip out, guys.
Most of it's just the fucking basics, and they
Angel, what?
Like a high
I said I'm heading out.
Where you going?
I'm gonna pick up my girlfriend.
Oh.
So close! You will die now!
Yeah,
You
same
fucking
here.
fool.
Do you work tomorrow, Devin?
I do not. I work. Remember I told you I work. I have tomorrow off, and then Saturday 8 to 2:30, and then Sunday off.
I'll see you on Saturday.
Angel's gonna cut his wrist.
All right. See you later, man. Nice talking to you, Angel.
Oh man.
So he just. Oh, I thought he just like went to like a party chat. I was like, okay.
It's like,
Hold on
I'm
a
s-
second.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a second. I have like so many messages that I should. Oh my god. It's just been an ongoing issue. Oh my god. Here we go. Of course.
My patience is at an end. You will die now! Let me smell the
I
delicate
can't believe he's living with Caleb. Jesus.
Oh wow. He's actually gonna be living with
Caleb.
me in like November. Cause I'm moving down to Ames with him.
flashing lights!
And John
Caleb's
Deere
fucking
and
fantastic.
Weldon.
Dude, the last 3 times that I've seen Caleb, he's literally showed up at his old job. He was the AP, and he literally shows up drunk. Like literally, he shows up wasted,
That's Caleb
buying
for you.
bottles of wines. Yeah, like, and I'm just like, hey, what's he? And I like walk, like I'm helping somebody, and Caleb's like, what's up, dude? I'm like, hey, Caleb, what's going on? You know? He's just like standing there with like 2 bottles of wine. I'm like, and he's just, it looks like he can't, like, I don't even know how he's standing up, and I'm like, oh, just helping this guest out. Just give me a second, how's it going? I'm like, pretty good, I guess. Like, why are you drunk? Like in your old place of work? Like, I don't understand. Anyways, I'm gonna run upstairs and go to the bathroom because I have no bathroom down here because it's terrible. But I'll be right back. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Yeah, I'll be back.
What is this stream?
How could they be so mean? What have you done to the poor puppies? More time to play with my pretty ones.
I cracked myself up. Newsrooms around 30? Dang.
How have you all been? Yeah,
Got lost
good.
in talking to
Time
people.
die!
God, those are my favorite zombie moments. Oh boy.
Oh, the lovely blood!
If anybody's still here besides... I think there's one. One's still watching. Not sure. Whoever's watching. What if I just stuck around? I like you. Make sure you subscribe. Whoever you are. Thanks for giving me your time. I appreciate that. I really do. Even though I'm like been lost and just talking to people.
Did you feel it? Oh,
It's always nice to have somebody around. So it doesn't look like I'm crazy and just playing video games on camera for nothing.
The anguish cries of the damned make such music. You should go follow Dempsey now.
are always good.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry, my grandma was my grandma's literally randomly watching the frickin' Golden State Warrior Spurs game, and it's like really close, and they were like in overtime. I'm like, well, I don't know why you're watching this, but sure. And it was like really close, and they're going in like overtime and shit. And I'm just like, okay, I don't care.
Jesus.
I literally, if there's a list of things I don't give a shit about, it's fucking basketball. Like literally.
I don't like basketball. I never understood basketball.
I mean, I don't watch football anymore either, but I've been a Green Bay Packers fan since I was like -2. So.
Oh, no. You're
Oh
a
yeah,
Packers fan?
Aaron Rodgers, Rodgers,
No.
A-Rod, Brett Favre.
No. I'm a Viking.
Let me guess, you're either a Vikings or a Bears fan.
Vikings
Oh
fan.
god, here we go. My ex-girlfriend was a fucking Vikings fan. And she would always run her mouth about it. I'm like, well, I mean, you can run your mouth all you want, but you're still a piece of shit, so.
I don't run my mouth about them. I just like them. My family's
Well,
always
yeah,
been a
to
Packers
each their
fan
own.
too. I don't know why. I just like the Vikings.
I got lucky, I guess. Like, literally since the time I was like 2, my grandpa told me that I always liked, I like the colors. So,
Green
like,
and
I was
yellow.
like, you know, yeah, green and yellow together, and like, literally, they've been my favorite fucking team since I was the longest time I can remember. And I just happened to get lucky with, let's see here, we had Brett Favre for how many years, and then we have Aaron Rodgers. Like, literally the best fucking quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. Tom Brady has nothing on fucking Aaron Rodgers.
No, Tom
Get the fuck
Brady's
out.
washed up.
Sick and tired of fucking seeing fucking Patriots in the goddamn Super Bowl every year because they pay off every fucking bullshit
Oh, God.
ref in
I
the
remember
fucking league.
I posted a picture. Right? I took a picture of the refs, and I posted it at halftime. I was like, hopefully the Patriots can get their act together for next quarter. And it was just a picture of all the refs. God.
No,
dude.
seriously, dude.
No,
I don't care
know.
what anybody says. It's not a fucking joke. Like,
No, it's not.
there have literally been like times when things should have been like a touchdown or like that literally changed the game, and the refs just call it the other way.
Yeah, it's yeah. I totally get that. I watch.
You know, and then
football.
and then what really just like with any other piece of shit form of fucking media, they try to put it off as like, oh, that wasn't a big deal. But like when they did when they were doing the Deflate Gate thing, you know, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is, you know, everybody's just making a big deal. I'm like, are you if any other team would have done this, they would have thrown it. It would have been
Bad,
the biggest deal ever, like literally. But no, when the Patriots do it, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Or when the, yeah, and not to mention the fact that when the Patriots buy other players, like
Yeah.
they do in college football, like literally buy out other players. Oh, you don't even hear one word about it. You
Nope.
don't hear it on the NFL Network. You don't hear it on ESPN. You don't hear it on any of that. Oh no, we're just gonna let them.
That's
I'm like,
fine,
you do
yeah.
realize that this is like, and my thinking is like, I'm just like, who's in charge of this? Like, how is this entertainment for anybody that wants to watch football? Unless you're a Patriots fan, nobody gives a shit about you cheating to win Super Bowls. Like, honestly, I don't get it. Somebody obviously has their money in it.
Yeah.
Because I've seen so much better talent and so many better teams. Aaron Rodgers, for example, is a much better quarterback than fucking Tom Brady.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous. He's way more accurate. He has a way stronger arm. He can scramble. He can run. He can avoid tackles. He's just literally the best quarterback. Yeah, everybody wants to sit around and be, oh, Tom Brady's... Yeah, guess who says that? Everybody is a fan of the fucking Patriots.
Yeah. And they're like
literally.
The Patriots don't ever cheat.
And nobody...
It's just like the bad call.
Dude,
Penalties.
dude, I'm okay. You know what? I'm not a stupid person at all, and I'm telling you, nobody wins 5 fucking Super Bowls without some help.
Yeah.
Nobody in the NFL.
Yes.
Those are professional football players.
I said this at the Super Bowl party. I was like, okay, there's no way these fuckers win this Super Bowl, right? There's no way. It's like
Dude,
they are hated.
that game was a joke. Did you see all those plays that they just called like, oh, this guy was out, and oh, this touchdown didn't have it. Like, wow, dude,
they
seriously?
barely switch it back over too. They're just like, they sit there and they want to argue every single play. Every play is under review, and then they're like, oh wait, no, we called it back this way. Because if they don't review it, like they use all their flags right away, then they start calling bullshit calls, like the red flags or whatever.
Dude, if you think that the refs in the NFL are any different than the rest of the fucking world and how it works, you have truly mistaken yourself. Like, honestly, no, seriously, I told, and of course, when you're a Patriots fan, you're, of course, being like, well, I'm telling you, like, as a Packers fan, if that shit happened in a Packers game, I have always been the first person to be like when I watch Packers game, when the Packers beat the Cowboys, 2 years ago, when they beat them in that amazing game that Rodgers did that amazing game on, blah, blah, blah. But when I saw, a game where the Packers could have been ahead because so-and-so would have lost, I can't remember the team, I was like, and we were all watching it. We were sitting there watching it, and I was like, no, he was in. I was like, he was in. And they called him out, and I was like, and it wasn't even against the Packers, but I was like, no, he was in. Like, you can clearly see that he was in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
So
Like,
many of those plays, even with the Vikings, like, oh my god, it's just like, how the fuck do these refs?
Yeah. Oh, dude, and you know what's funny is my brother Tristan. I have 5 younger brothers. My youngest brother Tristan is 16. He's a huge Vikings fan. And literally, since the Super Bowl was at Minnesota this year, everybody just assumed it was going to be that was just destiny. Did you see that freaking beer commercial? Yeah. Oh my god, that was the worst. They're like the Vikings riding on their way, and then they just almost get there, and then they just turn around. I'm like, oh my god, dude, that is so. They're just like, oh yeah. Oh, and then they turn around. Yeah. Dude, that sucked. Dude, honestly, dude, I'm a Packers fan, but my opinion on it was Aaron Rodgers got injured. He's the team, right? Now, mind you, it's a team that takes it to win the fucking Super Bowl, but Aaron Rodgers fucking ridiculous. You can't deny that.
If he
but
was on the
literally
Minnesota team this year, oh my god, they would be unstoppable. He'd have a line. He'd have I hate saying that, but the Minnesota had pretty good offense. Dude,
we've literally been plagued with injuries for the past 3 fucking years, and it's ridiculous because Aaron Rodgers is getting old. He's 30. He's gonna be 34. He's he turned 34. You know what I mean? He's not gonna be a Brett Favre. He's not gonna play till he's even though I love Brett Favre to death, and he's ridiculous. Honestly, I grew up watching Brett Favre, and it's just how do you even throw these passes? Seriously, 100-yard passes, it seems like.
No,
yeah.
Skyscraper ones, ones that touch the top of the dome when they come down. Everybody's standing in a fucking circle, and one fucking guy catches it out of the 12
no, dude,
there.
I go back, sometimes because of course, these days, if you look up something on this or look up something on that, somehow they know you're watching that on your internet website.
Yeah.
But you log into, and it's oh, I saw you were interested in this, and I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of creepy, but all right.
Government isn't spying on you.
Yeah, no, not at all. No, my Google Home Mini is not listening to what I'm saying right now.
No.
Even though when I say Google, it lights up. Look at it. Look at it over there. What are you saying, Dev? Dude, you know what? Dude, you want to know something really fucked up? I was hanging out with that girl that I was talking about with Angel, and we were laying here, and I said something about Google, and the thing was lit up the whole time, and the Google Home Mini literally said, "Who is that girl, Devin? Who are you hanging out with, Devin?" I'm like, what is happening right now?
You unplug it and you just leave it unplugged.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna date an AI. Get out.
No, I'm in a committed relationship with my Siri. She's British. Dude, I don't know what it is about me.
Hey Google,
They sound British. Like,
what's the
oh,
weather like tomorrow? Hey Google, stop that. Hey Google, turn the volume to 100%. Hey Google, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow in Colfax?
Tomorrow in Colfax, it'll be cloudy with a high of 42 and a low of 25.
That's so creepy.
It is
It's like,
creepy.
why are you sitting over there?
It's just like a computer just sitting there, voice chat. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not stupid enough to leave the actual mic on the entire night.
My
I
grandma has,
literally
like,
put
one of
it
those
casually
Amazon
up to the...
Echoes. And those things are
well,
weird.
they're basically the same thing. One's Amazon, one's Google. They
Yeah.
literally do the same thing.
They're all so crazy just how they work. It's like a computer just sitting there. You know
No,
what I
it's
mean?
literally Google with your voice. And all I use Google Mini for is my alarms and what the weather is like. That's all I use it for. People are like they'll come into the store and they'll be like, they're like, which one's better? And I'll be like, well, it just depends. Like, honestly, it's just two different companies. Like, it's Amazon and it's Google. Like, it just depends on, like, do you like this design better? Do you like this design better? Like, they both literally do the exact same thing.
Well, I've heard like
And, like,
Amazon
honestly,
is better because like packaging and stuff, because you know it's connected to Amazon. You can actually order things off Amazon. You can't do that with Google.
Okay, if you're too fucking lazy
Yeah,
to
but-
fucking, like, actually get on the internet. Okay, for example, I'm, like, currently in the process of buying a gaming PC. I'm not gonna freaking order my gaming PC over...
Amazon, yeah.
Yeah, like an Amazon Echo. Like, are you kidding me? No, it's not
Well,
gonna
like
happen.
if you need to like buy
Like,
groceries or something, like hey, order toilet paper and you know something like
Yeah,
that.
but see, at the same time, once again, I'm not too lazy. Like, let's see here. When I need groceries,
You know
I
how
actually
lazy people are
drive
these
to the
days now?
store and I buy the groceries.
Do you know how lazy people are though?
Oh, I
You-
know.
Because like people do that now. The tech is there
Yeah,
because
oh, I
people
know.
do that.
I've seen them. I show up at. I remember. Okay, for example, when I wasn't working, I applied for food assistance, right? So I was
Yeah.
getting like $190 a month, which may
Yeah.
sound like a lot. Not really. And I'm not the type of person that goes in like the rest of the 300. Okay, let me explain this. So I got like $190 a month. So I would
Yeah.
literally go in, buy groceries. I'd buy chips. I'd buy cheese from the deli, lunch from the deli, so I could make lunches for my lunch or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I'd, treat myself to a couple things, blah, blah. Nope, the fat-ass bitch in front of me that was in a chair that couldn't even get out of it, she bought crab legs and steaks and blah, blah.
Yes.
With her 18 different kids that were all different colors. And I'm just like, oh my fucking
Oh,
God. How
God.
much money are you getting a month? No, seriously.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then she'd pay with all of her food with her this actually happened. Like, she would pay her with her food, like with her freaking food assistance card, and then she had plenty of money to pay for a freaking carton of cigarettes and a freaking 2 liters of alcohol though.
The stupid shit about that is though, you're paying for that. If it's with anything
Oh, I know.
like that Medicaid, you're paying for that in your taxes. Like the living,
Yep.
working people.
And then everybody wants to bitch about Trump, how he wants to
Take
I'm like,
that away.
like I had somebody at work the other day, like somebody that works with me, bitching about that, and I was like, have you even read the fucking, like, do you even read the tax ban, or you just watch CNN? Like,
Yeah,
do you even
that's the
read the
thing.
tax?
Nobody
blah
pays-
blah
nobody
blah.
fucking reads it.
The newspaper said that it's going to raise taxes on all the middle and lower class, and raise taxes
it's
for,
not.
or it's. And it's gonna improve, it's gonna do all these great things for big business. I'm like, yeah, that's called getting jobs, idiot.
Yeah,
Like, what the hell are you talking about? He's improving tax rates for companies that are bigger, so that they'll bring the fucking companies back to America.
Yeah,
Dude, the minute.
I have to tell you about
No,
this.
listen.
Okay.
Okay, you can tell me, but the minute that I heard Donald Trump was doing all that, bringing actual jobs back to America, before he was even president, he was bringing back jobs. I was like, I knew before before CNN and MSNBC and NBC and all these other fake ass garbage corporations which have been fake for years. I don't need Donald Trump to tell me they're fake. I know they're fake. That's why I don't watch TV ever.
Yeah.
Literally don't want. That's literally. I knew it was garbage. I literally knew. But when he came out with that tax plan, unlike most people, I actually read it and I was like, let's see here. That means all these companies, you know, like the, let's see, it seems like monthly but would you see that on the mainstream media? Would you see CNN being like, oh hey, BMW just
nobody has time to
decided to. Yeah, exactly. Because all they care about is because
thinking they know everything about what's going on.
Yep.
Because they said something, and that's now it's law now for them. You know
People,
what I mean? And it's
yep.
like, no, that's not how that works. You know, you have to
when people
read
when
it.
people talk to me, I tell them when they're like, well, I saw, and I'm like, do yourself a fucking favor and stop fucking watching news. Stop watching TV completely. It's all a lie. It's all bullshit. It's never true ever. And I'm not. Don't get me wrong. Donald Trump is not fucking perfect. Nobody is.
Nobody is.
Nobody is. But I'm telling you, if you watch CNN, MSNBC, NBC, ABC, any of those freaking news, no, that's all ran by like 2 corporations owned by certain people that have your good not in mind. And then they want to sit there and be like, "Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist." Okay, well, I guess I'm a conspiracy theorist then. Now, when you're sitting in a little chamber and you can't do anything about it, I can't wait for you to be like, "Oh, I guess Devin was right then."
Yeah.
God, are you kidding me?
Well, another thing I can't remember what I was gonna say earlier. God dang, it was something good too. Oh yeah, it was about my teachers at school. Fuck them.
Oh God, don't even talk.
They are all like Democratic, like heavily Democratic too. It's not just a little Democratic. It is bad. They at the college, at one of the colleges in the university, it's like how to get Trump impeached 101 or something like that. We had emails sent to us by teachers.
Oh yeah.
About we need to
Feminist
change the
101, anti-white 101.
Oh my god. And it's like people are marching for all these things, and it's like stop and read and look.
People literally marching against themselves. That's how brainwashed they are.
No, I know. They don't ever calm down. They don't accept anything that just doesn't come from, Republicans, because they're like, Obama was perfect. Okay, no, Obama was okay. All right, Obama was okay.
No, he wasn't okay.
To me,
everybody thinks Obama was okay. Oh my God, he's the first black. Okay, first of all, he wasn't black. He was half black. And we don't even know where the fuck he was born. And I still believe that, to be honest with you. If you'd actually do some fucking research. But okay. Yeah. I actually don't think he was born here at all. And he definitely didn't attend Harvard. Because they've had many interviews that you can easily watch. We live in the age of information, dude. That's what I always tell people. We live in the age of information. Do some fucking research.
You can find anything on the fucking computer. I mean, I'm sure you can Google me and you can find a picture of, like, myself.
Dude, okay, listen. I know what you're saying. I know, listen, and I also know this. Okay, if you go out searching for something on the internet, you're gonna find it. Yeah. Okay, I understand that. But see, I'm not a stupid person. If you actually go out this day and age, on the internet where you have access to everything, do some fucking research of your own. See, that's why, like, people will ask me, well, how do you know that? Blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, I've literally spent hours and hours and hours of I don't just say this shit because that's just how I think. No, I say it because I have found that when I do research, this is what I believe. That, and it may be wrong. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I'm right, blah, 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 but I'm telling you, there's something fucked up going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Too,
like,
man. Because, like, I can't stand just talking about something I don't know anything about. I hate that. And people do that all the time at school because, that's just how teenagers are, but still, it's the most annoying thing in the world. Because they're just like, well, I watched CNN one time and, like,
the minute they say CNN, I'm just like, yeah, get out. I watched CNN one time. I'm like, have you ever gotten any info? Oh, okay. For example, a really good example is these school shootings.
Oh.
Oh well, I saw a CNN school. I'm like, you do realize, and if you're gonna disagree with me on this, let me prove it to you. Half of these school shootings that they say happen never fucking happen. They never even fucking happen. It's literally all an entire freaking bullshit setup for gun control. Literally, half of these people that they show you, oh my god, we lost these kids, blah blah blah. They didn't go to school there. These people are freaking crisis actors. They're literally crisis actors. They are hired by freaking major news corporations to put on a show to be like, oh my god. And don't you find it funny that every single time people are killed, it's always an AR-15?
Yeah.
It's always the AR-15. Oh my god, somebody came into school. Oh, now we gotta get rid of bump stocks and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's one thing after the other. Are you kidding me? Are you so you're gonna sit here and tell me? And guess what? And it's funny because I feel like Trump, who's an extremely intelligent person, is probably sitting back, who has the same idea as I do, that should have done it a long time ago. Was, you know, his idea is we need to arm teachers, and of course all the left, which are like, oh my god, women's rights, gay rights, blah 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 blah, are gonna be like, we can't arm teachers because guns are dangerous. Like, seriously? So you're telling me you want your kids safe, but you don't want to arm the teachers? Like, what are you talking about? If you think the problem is that people can just walk into schools and shoot people, but you are against the teachers being able to defend themselves, like being able to defend the students. Yeah. Please explain that to me. Like, this is the generation that we live in. Mentally retarded, dumbass, subhuman, IQ of 14 people. Like, literally.
Another thing is, it's like, it's so...
This is what happens when you feed people garbage.
Well, yeah, and they're raised in that. Like, dude, okay,
you can't...
Is the downfall is what everybody fucking says. And you know why?
No, literally. How old are you?
I am 17.
Yep. Exactly. You literally, you cannot talk to anybody without them being like, we just need to, well, because they haven't been, like, are you kidding me? Let's see here. We've lasted 260 years with the Second Amendment, and yet, let's see here. Let's get rid of the guns. Let's see. Last time I checked, drugs were illegal, were they not? Yet somehow these people still seem to get, but they can't put two and two together.
No, they don't.
So let's see here. We get,
because then they can't get any money off of that. You know what I mean? They make a big deal out of it. Fuck CNN.
And then, but then people can't understand how they can't relate that to weapons. Like, I'm like, seriously, you're gonna talk to me about fucking weapons? I don't, dude. I'm one of, oh god, at least 300. Oh no, not well. There's probably close to 400 million people in the United States. At least half of that own weapons. Do you really think that's gonna work? Do you really think being like, hey, we're just gonna come confiscate your weapons? No, that's gonna lead to a fucking. And you know what's funny is everybody sits around and they think that's not gonna happen. See, history repeats itself. Yeah. So if you seriously think that you're gonna go around and collect all of the fucking weapons, I own plenty of weapons. And guess what? I don't go out and fucking murder people.
No.
I could leave my AR-15, which I actually own. I own also a Mossberg. I own also. I could list off weapons for the next 5 minutes that I own. And guess what? I've never killed anybody.
No.
And that includes 90% of the rest of the population. Like, seriously, do you really think that? And it's all, and like I told you, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a fucking Republican. They're two sides of the same fucking coin. It's literally the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's just people.
But do you seriously think trying to take those weapons from me is a smart idea? Probably not.
No, it's not. And the thing is, they think they're so right because, oh, you hear, it's not right to be American and have all these weapons. Why do we need all these rednecks with guns? And it's like,
rednecks, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, there's one guy, one kid, okay? He is fucking messed up in his head, alright? He gets a gun from his dead parents. His life is in hell right now. and he only sees one way, and that's shooting up a school. So let's take everybody else's fucking guns away just
Yeah.
because of that. And it's like,
Let's
no,
take-
you can't do that. But yet they want to, and that's the thing that really pisses me off, is because they think, well, if we take one gun away, that should stop them all, right? Well, no. Most of these shooters get them illegally. So what's the point of taking them away if you're just gonna disarm the public while the bad guys out there are getting the fucking weapons illegally? If they want to shoot up a school, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do
Here
it.
we go. Here, I'll send this to you. Do you have Facebook?
No, I have like Twitter and Snapchat and stuff, but no, I don't have.
Okay, well, I'll just read this off to you then. Number of deaths for leading causes of death: heart disease, 633,842; cancer, 595,930; chronic lower respiratory disease, 155,041; accidents, and then in brackets, unintentional injuries, 146,571; stroke, I don't even know what that says, 140,323; Alzheimer's disease, 561; diabetes, 79,535; influenza and pneumonia, 57,000, blah blah blah. Goes down the list all the time. And you know how many people get killed a year by guns? Way lower than that. So why don't we, let's see here. Hold on. Oh my god, dude, I'm so confused.
I get what people are saying. Or I get what you're saying. I don't get what people are saying. I get what
It's
you're
literally like the 18th lowest compared to like smoking, drinking. Now, why is smoking still legal? Why is drinking still legal? Yeah, you're gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, well, you can't have those weapons. Those weapons cause death." Like, that's funny because I remember one of my friends posted an entire story like on his Facebook, and he was like, he left his shotgun like out on his porch, right? And he left for the entire day, went to work, and it was just sitting on his porch. Blah blah blah, came back, and he was like, wow, to my amazement, my shotgun was still sitting in the same place, didn't harm anybody, blah 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 blah. You know, like, seriously, how is this a gun problem?
Well, the thing
Seriously.
is, like, they say this. They say guns kill people, and that is not right.
Oh my, no, that is not true.
No, no.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. Even if you are a gun advocate, that is not true.
This is something.
That's like saying cars kill people.
I stood up for this in front of the feminist teachers, and they all hated me for it.
Oh my
they gave
god.
me like the stink eye and everything, and I told them straight to their face,
Dude, if
if you want to kill somebody, you don't say my gun is gonna kill you. You say
no,
I'm going to
you will
kill
find a way either way. Knife, gun,
Yes.
fist, whatever.
The thing is, like, just look at the way we use the word, okay? You don't say my gun is gonna kill you. You say I'm going to kill you. That's
Yeah,
what
exactly.
You say. People
Yeah,
kill people.
which
And
is
it's like you
what is
put a-
that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What does that think about that? I'm going to kill you. That's a mental problem.
Yes. And like they always say, well, mental.
And then
problems
Trump
cause
says that, and
mental
everybody says, "Oh my God, he supports guns and blah blah." Of course he does, you dumbass.
It just
It's
hurts
called
my
the Second Amendment.
Yes. He realizes what our founding fathers have written down, and he says he's holding people.
Why do you think
accountable.
he was? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he got. I'm sorry. Hold on. He got voted in because the Russians interfered.
Yeah,
Let me get that right. The Russians interfered with the election, so that's why he was elected. Oh my God,
bullshit.
get out of here.
We're just looking for a reason. And Trump is like, why are you guys
Dude.
even looking into this? What's the fucking point? There is no fucking point.
He's not even worried about it.
No, he's not.
Are you kidding me?
He's just like,
He's like-
what's the fucking point? You guys are wasting your time when you should be working, and
Yeah.
so you're out in the fucking streets protesting about something that doesn't fucking matter and won't change.
Yeah. Yep. And it won't change. It won't change until the world changes, which probably won't happen, because people are so invested on their. Oh my God! I saw the Kardashian Snapchat last night, and blah 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 blah. But yeah,
Don't even start
that's what
on that
happens.
horse shit, dude. I hate people
Well, it's
who
kind of
do that
surprising
shit.
since you're.
Since I'm what?
Well, I was gonna say it. I mean,
What the hell? Are you cutting out for me? You might be cutting out.
no, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching Nick. He's fucking freaking out. Do you have a laptop
Yeah, I do.
or a computer?
I have a PC.
Go to,
I have a gaming PC.
Oh, nice! Go to twitch.tv. You know what Twitch is.
Yeah, I know what Twitch is.
Yeah, dude, watch Nick Merckx. He's the one that I was talking about that streams,
Fortnite or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, just watch him. He's really entertaining. He's actually really Billy. I love watching him because he always gives me good advice on, like, how to, like, work out and shit. But he's really fucking good at Fortnite. Twitch.tv/Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx. MERCS.
I got my phone right here. Oh yeah, I know this guy.
Twitch.tv/
I know this guy.
Yeah.
Alright, I think
This
it's time to end
is
my stream.
Sparta!
I got fucking school tomorrow.
What?
I got school tomorrow. It's time for me to head to bed.
Oh my god, you're lame.
It's like midnight.
My god. So lame.
Work tomorrow too.
Alright. Add me on here. You were cool to talk to. Seems like
Yeah.
you have a lot of same
Same, yeah. I get
views that I do.
it. Angel found another copy of me that was just older. Actually, I'm more of a copy of you. You were probably born first. But I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks for everybody tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.